Oh, I didn't plug in my controller. No!
You do that real quick.
There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're live, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me that. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Everything.
Why are you going live 4 minutes early anyway?
To make sure it works.
That's not how you check out it works. All right.
Bad phone.
Well,
Alright.
so let's get some checking.
Hello,
going.
everyone.
There's no one else here.
Oh, that's sad.
No, you're 4 minutes early.
I know. Mostly it was like, you should do this. I'm like, wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. And then I bumped things and it started.
Well, you're in luck. Now we have people here. Hello, David and Jillineth. Good to see you.
Heyo.
Pleasure as always. We'll have some announcements, discussion about stuff going on, and then but we're going to wait a few minutes to let people filter in while Isaac apparently checks things. Sound is good, by the way.
Sound is good? Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
We always forget. I was telling him, like, man, that game is really loud, because we forget that. I don't remember. Were we in the menu? We were in the menu last time. The menu sound in this game, the background music for the menu is so freaking loud.
Super loud. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, loud even. But yeah, so we will wait till at least the actual, scheduling time before
That's
we
a
start
good
doing
thing.
anything.
I need to remember how to play with my controller.
Oh, so I'm just going to fiddle around here for a minute. And again, anyone who's watching this later, we'll have a time code when we actually start. Because, yeah, as you may have noticed, I think last time Isaac was using just a sword. He's using a heavy Bardich-looking thing now.
Yeah.
So that's that. I'm not sure what else to say about that.
I don't know if there is more to say about that. Hang on.
It's a big old Bardich-looking thing, yeah?
I'm glad this one's looking better, because according to everything... oh, Madison, don't worry. I started early. It's all me, not YouTube.
Yeah. If YouTube does notify you properly, it should notify you in about 2 minutes. Isaac started early, because...
It notified me about
like
a half... it said, hey, they're going to be streaming in a half an hour, and that's when I got my first notification.
I did not get that notification, but also I have notifications turned off, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, no, I don't think that does count. If you specifically don't get the thing that we're talking about, you have no room to talk.
Alright, John, that says screen quality looks good, so does David.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I was not
Madison,
expecting
in fact,
it to look better.
I had jumped into the stream on my phone to make sure it looks good on
Diavia bird.
End.
Well,
On your guys' end, and oh my gosh, that was a crap ton of damage.
Dude, my bird murders things.
I remember you mentioned that, but I didn't get to see it before because I was just looking at something else, so that was my first time seeing.
I don't remember how to fight. There we go.
Swing. Swing.
That's the button I was looking for. Is how swing. How does I swing?
Why are you running so far away from your objective? Just by the way.
Mostly because I'm looking for goats to murder.
You could just actually use the buttons, because if I recall correctly, you don't have to have something to stab
You don't. Oh,
cool.
okay. I'll admit it, I haven't been on Tumblr very much since the whole, removal of a certain type of things. I never used that, but everybody was complaining about it for so long that I stopped actually getting the art and stuff that I went to Tumblr for, and everybody was just complaining about it, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go to Tumblr anymore until this chills out, and I just never went back.
I don't know what we're talking about, but alright.
Tumblr removed explicit
Oh,
things.
was that Tumblr? I did hear about that. Hear about that. But yes, actually, for you, Madison, I was telling everybody else, but I jumped into the stream on my phone to make sure it was looking good from the outside and whatnot. And then it says, and then I realized, I'm like, hey, it says we're live. I look at the computer, it says we're live. I'm like, Isaac, we're live. When did that start? He's like, I started it. I'm like, you turd. You didn't say anything. Why?
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah. So, okay, so now
That's how I do that.
supposedly anyone who had notifications set should be getting one about now.
If
It
they didn't
says,
already
"We've
get one.
started. Oh yeah, why don't you take a moment and ping the town that you're about to go into, since that's what we're here for. Or you can ping the chest that you know is there. That also
Hey,
works.
I pinged the town already. Look, there are 5.
You sure that's all that's in there? Can
Fine.
they hide behind buildings from the eagle? I genuinely don't know.
I honestly don't know either. I don't know.
People are weird, man.
Oh, I think there's a
People are
chest.
weird.
There's a chest. Okay, hang on.
Squeak, beep, boop.
Okay, so there's definitely a chest. Aha!
So we'll let Isaac finish scanning the village, and then we will go over the beginning stream announcements that we were planning to make.
Stream announcements and then plan for stream, I guess.
Yes, that's part of the stream announcements in my brain.
Oh, okay.
So. Oh.
Oh, is Taryn quiet? Okay, cool. I need to turn that up then.
Let me put the mic closer to my face. See if that helps.
No, it was on me. I had you at like -17.
I am so loud. Sorry. I did that and then it was actually loud. Hello, the Magisterian.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Also,
so
hello,
everybody's coming in
Viking.
now. I am sorry for starting early.
Okay. No, that's fine. Oh! Have some saying I'm good, some saying I'm loud.
Sam saying
All
you're
right.
loud. Yeah.
I'll just try to talk like a normal person and let us know if that's too loud or not enough as time goes on.
Yeah. If I need to turn him down, let me know, everyone.
Okay. So, shall we begin?
You know what? It's 6 o'clock. We did a little bit of a 5-minute earlier thing. Should I turn him down, everyone?
I'll lean back a bit. Here, how about you leave it where it is, and I will go back to where I was sitting,
Okay.
and we'll see if that's better. Oh, the golden arrow's you. That's nice.
Yeah, that's me. That's a me. Not
Hello,
Mario.
Elias. Glad to see you here. Also, sorry you're up this early.
Right.
Okay, so we're doing the stream for about 2 or 3 hours, and so that other people don't have to monitor it for us like they did last time. I've actually got a clock running to time us. At the 2-hour mark, we will take stock of both ourselves and you guys in the chat, see if we want to do another hour. If not, we'll close it then. If we do, we'll go for another hour. That's the basic general plan. We've done a bunch of work to try and hopefully make sure that this stream has a much better quality than the last time. Let us know as time goes on how that goes. If it is and that works, great. If not, we have one more drastic solution, but that will have to wait till another stream. So
You're not gonna
we'll take stock of that.
More drastic solution is?
It doesn't really matter because
Okay,
it
fine.
can't happen now. So if this one isn't good, we'll take stock at the end of things, or as the stream goes on, you can pick up all that chunk right there. You should do that.
Do you remember how I do my pulsey thing?
No, I told you to check this before. Is it not that top LB thing? Because I remember it was an ability you had to buy.
I don't think it was a. Yeah, no, that's a heal and the thing there.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the basic gist of it. Hopefully this goes well. If not, we will have a much better stream for the next time we stream for certain. But I hope this one works and that it's okay.
Oh, it is.
Oh, you just tasked up on the D-pad.
I thought it was, but pushing up was the bird, so I didn't know. That's all.
Gotcha. So I think that's pretty much everything we had to announce.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting anything?
No, that's about it. Hi. Sorry about that.
What?
I had a friend invite me to play some Master Chief, and it popped up. So
Either it was very quick or it didn't pop up on this screen, so there's that.
cool.
Anyway, so we're here at that town where the little
Right.
girl asked us to come handle because everyone's all diseased and junk,
Yeah.
and
our
hopefully
plan-
we can fix it because God powers.
Our plan is currently do this quest, hit him to get his quest, go deliver the shark that we did last episode, and go from there.
So we're gonna hit all the 3 things we have now and figure out where to go from that next. Once again, you are our wonderful Greco-Roman fates. The decisions for Cassandra will be yours, except for life or death, because that's up to Isaac.
Do I need to kill these guys, do you think? No, I talked to that one. Okay, we're good. Right?
Like, how about you just walk up before you try to...
Oh.
Well, based
like-
on that and the fact that you have levels, I think you
No,
murder
okay.
is the... Oh, no, okay, good.
Gods won't help
So it's
you.
potential
The
murder,
sickness
not a
must be
guaranteed.
destroyed by our hands. We have no choice.
Oh, not cool.
He won't let us go.
What's up?
What's going on?
Kausos was consumed by plague. We couldn't keep up with the bodies. It was spreading. We had to intervene.
They killed our brothers, our neighbors.
We survived
To be
the
fair,
massacre.
that is standard
But
yieldy
he'll
plague
kill us
procedure.
now.
It
The
is.
gods
It's
have
dumb.
abandoned us.
But there we are.
The sick
Well, if you
must
don't have
join
another
the
way.
dead if we are to save the living.
Rats, dude. Black Plague and rats.
Okay, there are other plagues besides the Black Plague. That was just the big one. They're not all carried by rats.
So, as we recalled last time, only gold things are permanent. So, let's go ahead and do the white stuff.
Yep.
Why don't you look for
Ask
a
the-
cure?
Ask the questions.
Is there no hope for a cure?
Nothing has worked. Sacrifice. Prayers.
Healers won't
How
come
about
near us.
actually-
Soldiers won't
Oh,
let us
okay.
leave.
Ah.
The gods won't answer our prayers.
Well, maybe you should get the healers to come near you, because shadang.
Right. Why did you burn everything?
You burned the whole village?
Many nights were lost praying. We had to take action. To scorch the blood fever out of Kausos.
How dare
Also,
you
just
burn
blood
away
fever.
vampires?
Oh, hush you. All right, don't think I can
guess
help.
Don't think I can help.
I don't know anything about the plague.
There is nothing you can do.
No!
If
And yet you will do
intervene,
something, because you
I
are the
will be
player.
forced to defend the gods' wills.
Save us from him. Have pity.
We aren't even that sick. We'll get better.
Nobody gets
Okay, so
better.
they are actually sick, but...
This
Right.
is the only way all of Kefalonia will save itself from extermination.
Please.
We have children. Think of them.
Oh no.
Don't regret stopping.
Think of
here,
everyone's children.
Misthios.
All right.
All right, so...
Let these people go and I kill them, or I have no say in this and they probably kill the innocent people. 1 or 2. Let these people go. 1. I have no say in this. 2.
Let the choices
man.
begin.
What a choice to start the stream on. Holy crap.
All right, so it's 2 votes for
That's
2
2
so
for
far.
2. Wow.
Play that Jeopardy music. Doom, doom. Yeah, that's probably
No,
probably.
that's actually super copyrighted.
You didn't hear that.
Well, Madison, that's not helpful.
No,
So you
that's-
won't
I have-
choose. No, she's
Oh,
saying she
I
won't choose.
I was
Oh,
having.
right. We're
I was
supposed to
having
have like
that
a
as a.
15-second timer. My bad. I wasn't doing that
I
this
was-
time.
Okay, I was thinking reading that as a number 2. All right,
She-
so in that
she
case,
corrected
it's
with other things.
2 to 2.
tied. He knows the outcomes. Ugh.
Viking cheats. He knows the outcomes, or she. The Viking chooses.
That's true.
Cheats.
The Viking cheats. We won't gender the Irish Viking.
All
We're
right, so we
tied
just
right
need one
now.
more vote, dear chat. One tiebreaker. One more. I know there's like 10 of you out there. I've only got 4 votes.
Right?
Do you wish to be the final choice?
You are
Probably
the
not, which is fine.
final choice. You are the one who kill him. 1.
One.
Okay.
Well, David had voted already, but all right. So
That's true,
the
he had
final
voted.
vote.
But kill him.
No, but
is...
the kill him wasn't. So
Let them go.
What?
Oh no!
No god.
From the Irish Viking. Well, the rest of this entire
These are
island
gonna
is
hurt.
totally going to die now.
eat plague.
Oh right, I have a counter. That's both.
David's was a double vote, but Sam had not voted yet, so it's fine. Don't worry, Irish. We caught it, but you know,
Yeah.
there was another vote.
There was another person who
used
said
knife.
kill them.
All right, talk to those sick villagers you just murdered a bunch of priests for.
They ran, dude.
I don't know. It just says to talk to the sick villagers. Where'd they go?
I don't. Oh, they must have. Okay,
Your
they're
map.
They're up there.
Use the mighty
They're
power
up
of your map.
there. Let me grab this loot. Ashes to ashes. Oh, it's an engraving. Nice. When times are bad,
I can be found.
When times are bad, it can be easy to turn away from the gods. Go to the burned temple in Kausos village in the cursed valley of Pali. I can be found in a pile of burning ashes where a worshipping man left his post to begin his new life as a pirate.
Yee. Treasure.
Bom, bom.
All right, yo villagers, we murdered people. We murdered people to keep you alive. You best not, you know,
They're
bring plague
absolutely
to the
sick,
entire
and they're
everything.
absolutely going to bring plague from, according to the Irish Viking, with how they're talking.
You're a hero.
Am
That
I?
priest came
Am
from
I
the
Phoebe?
underworld. Some man of the gods.
The real God sent you.
We'll see.
Time to go. We're well enough to travel, but need healing.
Before you go, take my drachma. It can't pay for what you gave us, but it's all we have.
We need to speak to a medicine person, but we don't
All
have
right.
money. All right, and on that note, number one, will we take their money? Or number two, will we let them have their money?
Oh, I don't
The
like
vote
that.
is yours.
Yep, the vote is all of yours.
Keep your money-grubbing fingers to yourself, fool. This is
Yeah,
an Assassin's Creed game. You got plenty of money.
I know what I would pick here, and that's number two, but we have our first vote for one.
We got.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Overwhelming
Let the votes flow in.
votes for no to keep your money.
No, not overwhelming yet. Let's see. We got.
We have 5-2, dude.
How you cannot count?
Laud,
It's
David,
4-3.
Madison, Laud, David, Madison, Jeleneth, and Novad all voted for 2.
That's 4. Then the Irish Viking, Madison, and Elias voted 1.
No, Madison said, let them keep it.
Oh, you're right. I voted that. I read that poorly. This is why there are numbers.
Anyway, no, you need your money.
They won't need it when you die of plague.
Forget about that. Just travel safely.
You're a gift from the gods, Eagle Bearer. I hope they bless you.
Eagle Bearer, I like that.
Yes, that
I
is
like
your.
that name.
That is your shepherd, inquisitor, warden, whatever name for this game. You are the Eagle Bearer.
I approve. And yeah, we helped out the little girl that we like, because apparently she's friends with them. So, you know, that worked out for me, because apparently I missed
Yeah, I just.
Now go wash in the water. I will go
Right.
bathe myself in the muddy water 7 times.
Oh, that was funny. Okay. Wait, you didn't pick up the chest?
I didn't
that
pick
you
up the chest
paid
that I
and
specifically
stood by
started by.
forever?
Yeah.
So we were like, before the stream started, like, all right, where should we start? Okay, we're gonna come up with this plan, which we told you. Ah, the video's hiccuping. Good to know.
Yeah. Definitely let us know if anything like that happens, because if it happens enough to enough people, we definitely have a bigger, more drastic thing we'll do next time we stream.
For the next one, so that hopefully we don't have that ever again. But yeah, no, we started there specifically because, like, all right, there's treasure here. We'll start here. We'll grab it when we talk, and then I'll move in and do the thing. And then he did none of that.
Nope.
So yes, now we're on our way to what's his name? Maxo. Marcos?
Marcus.
Marcos. It's funny, but I always need to hear Lilad. No, that's not true. I'm not actually sick very often. I just have things that don't work properly. But they don't get worse, so it's all right.
I mean,
Oh, they're
that is
making good
such
point,
a
Isaac.
millennial. What?
Let's
Just
go.
that we took the we helped the plague people, and now I'm coughing up a storm. It's spreading already.
Now we'll be fine, right? Right?
Yeah, we're well enough to travel. We'll just spread it everywhere.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely gonna end up horrible,
Here
but there
you
we are.
and not a moment too soon.
I've dealt with the bandits and gotten the wood for the boiler.
I had every confidence in you, my friend.
I'm sure you
You're my
did.
only valuable
Your
asset.
plan?
Right. The Cyclops and I have a score of drachmi to settle. The same score as you, my rough and tumble friend.
He wouldn't
Don't
be
touch me.
after me if it wasn't for you, my friend.
Right. But I swear, this will put an end to it. If he insists on sending his goons after us, we'll make sure his last good day was yesterday.
Okay.
All right, go on, or this fight is ridiculous. 1 and 2.
1, go on. 2, this fight is ridiculous. And so, what were you about to say about something millennial something?
The idea that no, I'm fine, I'm well enough to travel. It never gets worse, so I don't need to see a doctor. Is the most millennial thing.
Oh,
think
that
I've
is
heard
such
out
a
of your
crock
mouth.
of crap.
Out of your
That
mouth.
is such a crock. People have been saying, no, I don't want to go to the doctor, I'm fine, since literally forever.
Yeah, but millennials
In fact,
have taken it.
the classic one is like 60-year-old, 70-year-old grandpa. People are like, oh, I've chopped up my thumb. No, it's fine. I got a Band-Aid. It's good. I don't need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, but are you saying that, or are you saying I couldn't afford to go to the doctor whether I wanted to or not?
Did I say I couldn't afford to? I said I don't need to. There's a drastic
You're right.
difference.
You're right. I
And
apologize.
we'll go on to this more in a minute, but looks like the overalling vote is 1. Go on.
Go on.
Let's hear it then. What do I have to do?
What will we do, you mean? As the
We actually
brains to
something?
your brawn, I consider it
What?
a joint effort.
Oh, of course you
Of
do.
course you do.
What does the Cyclops value most? His men? His land? His ships? No, his obsidian eye.
Get to the point, Marcos.
Oh, fine. We're going to steal it.
I
Are you
assume this isn't
crazy?
an eye that's
You
actually
borrow
in his
his
head, right?
drachmi. Then you steal his eye?
Having it means we win. Then it goes to market. We kill 2 birds with 1
How does that mean
obsidian
we
eye.
win? Then he just sends a zillion soldiers after you
better
till
hold still.
they all die or he gets
Or
it.
he'll lose
Right.
both eyes.
No. It has to be done without the Cyclops knowing. You cannot be seen.
Oh, you've got to
Then
be
my new
kidding
bow
me.
will come in handy.
He keeps the
We
eye
both
in
know
his
he
house.
knows who
It's too
stole it.
valuable to wear out. A
Right.
wise choice until you show him the error of his ways. Wait for the sun to set, sneak in, and then bring me the eye.
What's the
Better
eye
be
worth?
worth something.
Do you know how much obsidian goes for in Kefalonia?
No.
I've never seen it.
Exactly. And not only is it obsidian, it's veined with gold. Gold! It's no wonder
Okay,
he
actually,
saves
yeah,
it
that
for
would
special occasions.
that would be
So we'll use
pretty
the profits
expensive
to
even
pay him
now,
off.
actually.
It will pay for the bulk of it. A vineyard's expensive, you know.
Where does the
I
Cyclops
don't
live?
know
I
where
know
the
that.
He
I
just
found
Cyclops
that.
know where the money
Keep to
comes
the
from.
west side of the island. There you will find his lair.
I'll get
Fine.
the eye.
But you won't get away with being cheap.
Cheap? You wound me, Cassandra.
It's your defining trait.
Bring me the eye and I'll prove you wrong. Remember, not a soul can see you.
Got it.
Pull this off and our heads won't be the Cyclops' trophies when he comes back.
Because there's no way that when he realizes someone has stolen and fenced his eye,
To find
that,
the eye.
and then you come up
If
with
it's
a
as valuable as
random
Marco
giant
says,
sum of money, he won't
it'll
put that
be hidden.
together.
Not at all. Also, Madison, thank you for specifying, because when you just said he got second-degree burns on his foot, I was very confused.
Let's turn in that the thing off on the right. It's pretty
That's where we're
close. Okay. But yeah, no. Also, for the record, not being able to afford money is also not or afford medical
Not-
care is also not a new thing.
Not being able to afford money.
Not being able to afford money. I can't just buy money. No, you're supposed to use the money to buy things. But then, how do I get more money? Yeah,
You have to work
bad
forever.
jokes that didn't really go anywhere. But yeah, no, not being able to afford medical care is also not new. It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah.
You can look back at any movie ever made, any era, and there's movies about it even. It'd be like, oh, will you... Actually, you know what? That's going to be like half of your quests. I can't afford to get whatever this is. Will you get it for me, brave adventurer? I'm 90 years old.
Also, Elias, so Elias asks, so Isaac and Taryn, are you two the kind of people who don't care what happens to humans in movies and games, but if something happens to animals, are ready for a crusade against humanity and get sad? No.
No, I'm probably... It's very situational for me.
Yeah.
Some people I care about, some people I don't. Some animals I care about, sometimes I don't. But you also don't generally have a lot of, like, blatant things happening to animals in gameage that at least in games that I play.
Yeah, no, I bawled my eyes out in Marley and Me. That was the movie that made me cry for the first time in like 6 years.
It's also about a dog. Like,
Yeah,
it's going to...
super sad, okay?
Also, apparently we're lagging a bit.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting to talk here to see if maybe we can catch up here.
That's some blurrage. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, no, it's a movie about a dog.
Yeah,
It's going to attach
definitely.
you to the dog. Ergo, there will be some emotional attachment.
Novad saying, depends on the animal, my poor rampage.
That's true. We were ready to murder the world of a rampage.
We were absolutely
That-
ready to murder the world.
There's
over the
video
ram-
evidence of that
rampage.
fact.
Whoa.
That was a thing. Did that happen to you too?
Yeah, no, it was, I somehow was zoomed back far enough into that building. That's what that was. So it looks to me like we probably will have to take that drastic measure, Taryn.
Looking like it. All right, so let's hit the talk.
You found
Handed them the thing that I
necklace.
found with
That
the
shark
sharks.
put up a good fight.
There
He
were
must
4
have
of
liked
them.
it.
We can finally leave. No more vegetables.
We'll have a
So
new
the next
life.
place where we sell vegetables.
Once
Yeah, I know.
far
That's
from
my
our
thought. It's like
past.
you do realize that you're gonna have to,
I know what that's like. Good
you
luck.
know,
Do some sort of
something at the
trade.
new place.
Oh, right. Lodrihai mentions the true evil of Rampage's death is that THQ Nordic / Gunfire Games released a trailer for DS3 that was nothing but Fury and Rampage together on their desert world,
Yep.
only to murder him the first time you see him.
Yep.
Well, second time. It's the second time you see him, but
And yeah, looking at it, the only other thing we have is over there, and that's technically a different island. So, well,
I said, do we
it's-
want to handle him first because he's right here, and then maybe
He's
go
right
do that
here.
and turn it in after?
yeah,
It's been a long time, but I
yeah,
have seen
seen
Warhorse.
Warhorse, but yeah, same
I
as
do
him,
remember
it's
it being a
long
very
time.
impactful movie, though. Do you do? Hey, you know what you should do since you're stealthing?
Want to be spotted here.
Bird. Perfect. Know the location of those who would see you. I'm so sorry, Madison.
What?
The next stream will be better.
Yeah,
Just a permanent buffering ring.
definitely next stream will be better. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm
hope
gonna
it's
have a
worth
busy
putting
week
up
or
with
two
today,
then.
but yeah, you will.
Yeah. So, are you okay
Right.
since we're doing it? If I tell them?
Yeah. You know, while you're doing this, we can say
Okay.
we have streamed before, and I think everything except for this, right, has been using a console game. Is that
we,
it?
We did play Divinity, which was also on the computer, but that's so low graphics and CPU usage comparatively.
Apparently, yeah.
Not that-
Apparently, reloading fixes the ring at least. We were hoping it fixes other things. But from that, we realized that because a console takes the vast majority of the CPU usage for a game on its own, and then we just have to deal with the recording software,
I need cover. If I'm
it's much
quiet,
less-
I can hide in the bushes.
CPU intensive, because that's what's causing the lag for you guys. Is that this game is seriously taking up, like, what is it, 70% of your
It's
processing
no joke.
power?
It's like 70 to 80% of my processing power, and then
Yeah.
the capture card and how we're doing the whole stream itself is taking up another 20 to 30% depending.
So basically, like 85 to 95% of his CPU is being used while doing this, and that gives it the issues.
Yeah.
No, it didn't say you have to wait until night. Just wait. Just don't get caught.
Oh, I thought that I actually had to wait until night. Because he said to
Did
wait.
it? Did I?
He
Did he?
told
I
me to
missed-
wait until night.
Oh, I missed that entirely.
That's what I'm looking for right now. Is what the button is to.
Abilities.
Is it an ability?
Go to abilities, and see that sun thing
Oh,
down
yeah.
there right next to the fish.
Ah, okay, cool.
Meditate till night, apparently. I don't know why he wouldn't be out of his house during the day and not at night, but whatever. And nighttime, boom.
Cool.
I suggest re-pinging the area, just in case it's different.
Need a light.
No, we don't. We need darkness and silence.
No, it looks
instead.
like everybody stayed marked. So.
In that case, why did we need it to be night? But you're really close to that guy. You should.
I really want.
No, Novad, I did not.
Must
Well,
be
actually,
some way
Slanesh
to
was
have
ki-
that much
Slanesh was kind of interesting just based
protection.
on
To stay out of view.
its origins. You are not in cover, dude.
Something's over there.
Wow, are you really in cover in that tiny segment of brush?
Yes.
What? All right, you are the best stealther ever. What was it? There's something else. No, you're not supposed to be seen.
Yeah. Who says I was gonna be seen?
Wait there!
That guy says you're going to be seen.
It just means the alarm doesn't have to be raised. Has to not
Does
be
it?
raised. I mean.
As actually, what it sounds like it needs to be is that either you're not seen / no one that sees you lives.
Yeah, that
You're
one.
gonna have to wait for this. You're gonna have to wait for this guy now. Then go toss those bodies in a corner so nobody knows anything's going on.
I know. That's the plan.
Gah!
He doesn't see this body anyway for some reason.
Elias, I have had that whole spider crawling up my arm, and I don't notice until it's like, how did I not notice this sooner? Situation. It's quite disturbing, actually. But yeah, someone asked about Slanesh. We actually don't know very much about the 40K universe. That research was pretty much entirely new for us.
And that was all we know about it.
Scorched Earth stealth policy. Yes, indeed. But so researching Slanesh was kind of interesting just because of the way it came about, and then the fact that he annihilated basically the entire elven race. So that was a is that? No, that's not the one you're looking.
I got the location.
So that's just the
complete,
normal
but now
location thing, but not your quest, right?
No, my quest is apparently through. Oh, I leveled. Oh, cool.
New engravings unlocked.
It's through this door. Dang it.
Suck it up. Suck
Hang
it up.
on. I have to make 100% sure that there's nobody else.
Like that guy walking right there, unmarked. There we go. I'm like, I see at least one man walking without numbers above his head.
Ooh,
Oh, there's another one in the corner.
that's a lioness, apparently.
That's a what? Oh no, that's a burning ember thing.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. Okay, I think I'm good now.
Nero, we are not going to do a lore on the Tempest from Darksiders 3 because nothing is known.
nothing.
We've actually looked into it already, and legitimately there's nothing known. I actually asked recently on
Why is there
the-
blood on this dude's bed?
cause murder.
Hang
Follow
on.
the blood. Let's find out. Huh.
And there are carrots in here.
Maybe I caught the lioness after it murdered somebody.
Is he a were-bunny?
Ah ha 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 ha.
I know. I'm so funny and awesome.
But yeah, so the most we know about the Tempest is I did get to have a brief conversation with a developer in the Darksiders Discord server. Asked him about it.
Really?
Yeah, but very brief. We're talking like 3-sentence thing.
Okay.
Asked him if what it was, and their response was essentially they've kept it purposely vague, and it may change in the future, which means we may see it more again.
Okay.
But he shared a deleted piece of dialogue that they didn't end up using from the game, which indicates that it may have originally been something. Where are you going?
I'm done.
Did
I
you
got the thing.
Did you get it? So you confirmed that you got the thing?
There was
Like,
a bag
check
that
your
had
quest.
there was a bag that had the obsidian eye in it.
Oh, was it? Okay, I missed that.
Yeah. Now I need to return the eye to Marcos.
Okay, so we're good. So
Yeah,
are we
I
going to
got
return
it,
that and then
dude.
go for that? No, I didn't realize that you had picked it up. Excuse me. And we may do that. Lodral High, maybe just include it in the next assorted one. I'm actually running out of Darksiders requests, and I know saying that out loud on stream is going to flood us with a whole bunch later.
Yeah,
but
we're absolutely about to be influxed
but we've
with
got
all the requests.
Concerning requests that we actually have answers to. We've got, I think, two or three more, and one of those is a video on war, which we're going to wait to do until after Genesis comes out for obvious reasons.
And we're also not going to do Strife until his own game comes out.
Yeah, unless it's like slated to be way in the future, then maybe we'll do one after Genesis on him too, and just do another one once that comes out. But
whoa, I've never seen anybody redact their own message on.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, but the thing they shared was that there was something about a possibility of it being related to nuclear experimentation by humans before the apocalypse. So
I'm so sorry, Shadow Warrior. I know we're having some issues with it.
The next one will be better. But
the next one will definitely be better, and we will make sure to include that in our announcement when it comes out. That next one is guaranteed to be much better. So sorry, everyone.
First, Madison, that makes me laugh. David and Novad both got my immediate going, what have I done? And I will address Elias's question after this thing.
All right.
Conversation.
Why, be careful!
Do you know how many of those guards were there? All for a
Do you know how many guards I killed?
Rock could buy a house, my friend.
And yet, it's still not enough to pay back the Cyclops.
Oh, don't be upset. Think of all the fun we've had.
Stop saying we. I'm getting real tired of we.
All right. 1, you call this fun? Or 2, we still owe the Cyclops?
Let the votes begin. But so Elias asked how much research we put into do we normally do for a lore video. The simple but unhelpful answer is as much as it takes. But generally it's if it's a franchise that we've done something on, it takes less because we always start with first, zero in on whatever the actual lore topic is, and then do get a broader understanding of the world, because that will often clue us into there's these other pieces of information that we need.
/ like if we research a specific topic and then we try and slot that into some other reality, there are things that don't make sense. So figuring out the world is definitely a big part of figuring out the thing.
Yeah, so starting a new one always takes more time. As an example, like we've done so many Darksiders now, those are usually pretty quick, just because all we're really doing is refreshing to make sure our memories aren't wrong, and then going into whatever's new.
Yeah.
We'll go more into this after we get this, because it looks like everybody's put in their votes, and it is 4-2 in the that.
You can't keep dragging me into
This
things,
will work.
Marcos.
I promise you. Would I lie to you?
Don't make
Oh,
me
Shadow Warrior, as someone who needs their sleep,
Don't
feel
say-
free to just watch this later, dude.
No vendor would believe we came by it lawfully.
Enjoy.
They know exactly who it belongs to. Better your pocket than his socket.
I think that's enough for one day. Quiere,
So then
Marcos.
when are we going to sell it?
Wait, I saw a boat. One I've never seen before.
So?
Is it
Hi,
the one
can
we
you
keep
all hear
seeing
me
flying
again?
around?
This dirty town. It must
Oh, you
be the
died.
Cyclops.
Okay.
I
And he
died.
brought
Sorry
friends.
about that.
He's back?
I thought you just weren't talking.
No.
Can never catch a break,
My
can
mic
I?
disconnected,
Take
which
them
is
out,
also why
and
there
that's
was
one
weird
less thing to
audio
deal with.
there for a
Besides,
second.
these strangers
Oh, that
look
I
rich as
heard.
Chrysos. The
Yeah.
Cyclops pays them well.
So what's been going on? Because I completely missed
It's
everything they
win-win,
said
my
while I was
friend.
freaking out and getting my
It
mic
can't
to work.
hurt. What do I have to lose?
You know, I was
You?
actually responding to
You're
things,
a
so I
winner
kind of missed
if
it
I
too.
ever
But
saw
you're
one.
keeping the rock
Then
for now
where
because it's
are
too hot to
they?
fence.
In an abandoned house on the eastern
And
coast.
he
Who
saw a boat
knows
full
what
of what
golden
it sounds like
fortunes shine in
mercenaries
their
who we're going to go
hideout.
deal with because they work
Send
for
them to
Cyclops and
Hades,
he pays them
then
well.
loot them for all they have.
All right.
We'll be rich.
And that's why.
We are where on the eastern coast?
The eastern coast. Can you be more specific?
I think they've settled in an abandoned house by a small forest south of Sami.
That just makes me think of the one you killed the other dudes in.
Right. Where do you think the men came
So,
from?
if these visitors aren't from Kefalonia, where did they come from?
All I know is Kefalonia will be the
Don't
last
take
place
offense,
they'll ever
Shadow.
see.
I am weak. Go ahead and sleep.
Sarah, can you get me some water? Yeah, no, Shadow, to you who has to sleep, I get it. This is just the best time for us to stream, so I totally understand not being able to make it.
Well, no. There was someone who's like, sleep is for the weak. Stay up and watch it. And he's like, I'm not weak. I take offense to that.
Oh yeah, no,
No.
I sleep when I need to sleep.
I'm
now
keeping
I
some
used
of
to stay
these
up way later
golden
than I should for a
fortunes, though.
long time.
No negotiations.
Not even a drachme for the man who sent you?
The rest goes to pay your debt. These are my terms.
Oh, fine, fine. Now teach those strangers what it means to be Kefalonian. Draw blood or bleed.
You
Yeah,
realize
no.
that means you're on the bleeding end, dude, right? Because you
Right.
never drop.
But yeah, no, I remember when Sky Factory 3 first came out, I stayed up. It was so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I
This
was
was nuts.
working.
It was.
I was working at the time, and I think I got like 20 hours of sleep one week because I literally slept like 3 or 4 hours at most, if I slept at all, for a full
This was- we were
7
both-
straight
were we-
days in a week.
I think you were in high school, I was in college, and we were both working.
Mm-mm.
No? Was this
No,
after you graduated?
I did not work a job until I graduated.
Oh, all right. So yeah.
This is
So,
when I worked at call center, the call center that I worked at
Okay.
with Mom. So I
yeah,
would have been about 21 or 22.
It was seriously like, I would wake up, he'd be playing it, I'd go to work, I'd come back home, and you'd get home after me, and you'd get back and play it, and then when I go to sleep, he's playing it, and so it's like, he was just never not glued to that screen for a bit.
I still
I'm like,
enjoy
when are
that
you
game.
I'm
Sky
like, when are you
Factory 3 is
sleeping?
still
And he's just
super
like,
fun.
I'm not.
I'm not, and that is the sad and honest truth, is I just wasn't sleeping. Okay.
I'm going to suggest that if you're thinking about choosing new abilities, you wait till you've gotten more used to the game again,
That's probably a good idea.
since you've forgotten how to do everything.
Yeah, that's...
Just throwing that out there.
You right.
I do logic well. But anyway, back to the question that was being about the research thing.
Oh, okay, so this is...
So,
what
like,
we need
as
to
a specific example from this last, we did the Chaos video. We released the Chaos Gods video this week. So we started with like a Wikipedia search on the Chaos Gods, and that gives us a whole bunch of things like they're in the Immaterium, and this is this, and this is this, and this
I
was
should
done with
drop my
this.
horse.
And that gives us a whole bunch of things like, okay, well, then now I need to know what's the Immaterium, who are the Eldari, what is the relationship
Off we
between
go
this and
now.
this and this. And as another example, like one of the biggest requests we got off of that video so far has been related to 40K things, like, hey, would you do one on the Immortal Emperor or Golden Emperor, whatever he's called, of man?
The abandoned
And
house?
he had
And the
kind of a big role involving the Chaos Gods because he was battling them, so I actually know a little bit about him already. So you do a bunch of research to try and make sure that you have all the angles on something, because we've learned that if you just research the one narrow thing,
You're gonna miss a lot
yeah.
of stuff.
not always,
And
but
people
you
are gonna
usually
be
miss
mad.
it. Yeah, you will usually miss at least one important thing and probably a couple small side things, and people out there will know the series better than you and be like, hey, what about this? Why didn't you mention this? So new ones always take more time. Ones that we're already familiar with take less time. It's always hours.
Always.
I mean,
If
you
for no other
spend a
reason,
few
then you
hours.
have to like write you know, writing the script by itself is time consuming.
Yeah, so you gotta we spend at least a few hours writing. I mean, not writing. You spend a few hours researching. You spend at least. So I would say on average, minimum, like the shortest one I've ever done.
Let's go.
It's probably been like 2 or 3 hours research and another 2 or 3 hours writing a script, and then we film it and then we edit it and all that stuff, and that takes its own amount of time.
Yeah.
On average, the research is probably more anywhere from like 3 to 14, depending upon how obnoxious the thing is. Writing is still usually only that, like 2 to 3, because that's all basically the same. What are they getting mad about?
They're freaking out about something. I think Bugs got
Why
on
don't
the
you-
one that was sleeping.
I say, why don't you eagle up over at those two, because they're freaking out. Oh, they're not freaking out anymore. They are going after something though.
They are.
Is that like a
They're
live
suddenly
beast?
on alert. I don't know.
Can you zoom in closer than that?
No. 'Cause, well, I guess I can. But this,
Dive. I forgot that it does that.
weird.
Oh, something pissed them off.
Something pissed them off hard. Yeah.
Things are happening. Ah.
Spot anything? No. That coward's nowhere to be found. Find them now.
What do you mean
or
that
I'll
girl?
cut
There's
you
no
myself.
way you saw me.
He said, I heard coward, personally.
Oh, okay.
Assassinate. I will slit your Achilles and then murder you.
You see nothing.
Oh, that was nice. He saw something, though. Did that guy's head just explode from an arrow? Maybe.
No.
We always
Okay.
try to take it from as many as...
Apparently
Elias,
they did say coward.
Elias continues the question with, do you take your research from one source or multiple, or does it depend? As much as possible, we try to do multiple. Sometimes there's really only like one major source, but usually there's at least 2 or 3 good things to start with. If you're into doing research for this kind of stuff, again, wikis and Wikipedia are a great place to start. That will give you an good overall view, and then you can look more specifically into other things elsewhere.
That's the issue with doing things like wikis and stuff, though, is that most of them are editable by fans, and therefore not always.
That's right. Remember, countering is a thing you need to remember how to do.
When they turn red, I can't counter.
Is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah. And that's the issue.
Oh, snap! Who's this
Who is
dude?
this dude? Luckily, there are no fingerprints in this age.
I normally have
What just
someone else
happened?
do the field work. I don't suppose you know how to get this stain out.
Who are you?
Right? Okay. Stay back or else, or you get used to blood. I did. 1 or 2.
Yikes.
But yeah, like, don't fully trust things from wikis unless you can find no other information, though, because absolutely.
Yeah, always back up and double check your sources from a Wikipedia.
I remember the biggest
or
thing.
whatever.
The biggest thing we had that was only from a wiki, that we found no other proof for, was that the current King of the Dead in Darksiders 2 was the son of
The old one.
the old one, and it was only on the wiki, and that's all we could find. And we, all 3 of us, Sarah, Taryn, and I, sat there searching for like an hour trying to find any other remote reference that it possibly could have come from, and we found out that we were wrong. It wasn't actually supposed to. Yeah,
And that was really
there's no
frustrating
other
because
reference.
we do normally double check everything, and that one had slipped through the cracks. And someone's like, "Is that really true? Can you link that to me?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." And we go to pull it up, and
Nope.
no, and
No, we can't.
literally all 3 of us individually an hour later. I'm finding nothing. Are you guys finding nothing? I'm finding nothing.
Number 2 did definitely win. You get used to blood.
Yep.
I did.
It comes with the territory.
But yeah, that
Then you're
was
just
the
the
worst one that
mistress
we
I'm
had.
looking for.
Who are you, Elpinor?
Right?
A clean
He looks
slaughter.
like
Very good work.
oh, what's his name?
Not much
He looks like this
sympathy
actor
for
I'm
the
trying to
men
think of.
who work with you.
Not with me,
I
for me.
who?
Employees. Now ex-employees, I suppose.
Wow, he's being very nice
you
about someone who
don't
just killed all
work
his
for the
employees.
Cyclops.
Your
Right.
kind aren't usually believers of myth.
Not the monster, the man. You are an outsider. Why are you here?
Indeed, I'm not from Kefalonia. I'm here because what I'm looking for is.
What are you looking for? Ooh, is he who we learn about the pieces of Eden
You'll
from in
follow
this one?
me, Cassandra.
I don't know.
We
Why does
did
he know your
not
name?
tell him our name.
Yeah. Hey, Cassandra, can we have a question about that, please? Can we question that
Right.
at all?
See, hiccuping, cruding out. Oh man, it's so frustrating.
At least it's not doing it as much, at least based upon how often people are saying it, as last time. So that's
How do you know
something.
my name?
I'm an
Good,
Ainur
thank you.
of Kira. How do I know your name? I did what you did. I asked and people told me.
Oh, yeah,
Tell
sir.
me
You're
who
probably a big
sent
name
you.
around here.
An inquisitive nature. Good. That will help.
You know more
Someone
than you let
scare
on.
the screen. It's
Knowing you is
hiccuping.
in my best interest. Knowing me is in yours. My prized possession was stolen and brought to Ithaca. Penelope's woven shroud. I need you to steal it back.
Oh man.
Okay.
Should we just stay at an hour then, with how bad this is getting?
Well, I'll tell you what. When we get to an hour, we'll ask you
We'll
guys.
discuss it. Okay.
But for now, let's
What?
hit the question.
Penelope's shroud?
The shroud of Penelope? The wife of Odysseus? You're joking.
A piece of it, yes.
Impossible. If it existed, it would be priceless.
Which is why I want it back.
Where do
Quick
I
side
start
note,
It's
looking?
not a small island. I need more
what?
information.
Actually, it kind of is a small island, just to be fair.
Well,
No.
What's left of it.
Ithaca,
An
that's the
inspiring
small
tale
sliver
of a
island
union of
next
past
to
lovers.
the place I am right now.
Oh, that's an even smaller one. Yeah, that's what the
Yeah.
thing is. But yeah, I looked up the name real quick. Who I was thinking? He looks like Ian McShane. He's a guy that plays like Odin in that whatever that God show is that's running now. He's in John Wick. He's in a bunch of things. He's old, but
All right,
he looks like him
I'll
to
do
me.
it.
don't expect it to be easy.
That's why it will cost you.
Then it's agreed. There's a rowboat in the harbor. Use it.
In the harbor.
It's not meant for open water, so be wise. When you have the shroud, meet me in the Temple of Zeus.
I will.
There's a temple of
Oh,
Zeus?
and Misthios.
I thought there was just a big old
Don't
statue.
fail.
Well, no, there was that like hunting lodge looking thing with the priestess outside of it.
I thought that was to a different god.
It might have been. I don't know. Good night, Sam. Enjoy your sleep. Hope it goes well.
Yeah, good night.
Um,
Have a good all those things.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll hope that this gets better. Apparently, it's gotten worse as the stream has gone on, so that makes a certain degree of sense.
Yeah. Not what I wanted.
How do we get onto the boat? Ha! Take command of the boat.
This is actually really fun. I did a
Headed
little
to the
bit
house of
this.
Odysseus on a tiny boat. Let's try not to piss Poseidon off, shall we?
Oh, okay. For anyone who's not familiar with the Odyssey, that whoa! I'm gonna
Oops.
hope that just folds and you didn't break it.
Oh, I broke it. I straight
Enjoy
up
swimming
broke
back.
that. Why? There's one right there.
Oh, well, all right. I hope you're not supposed to crash them every time. That would be weird.
You're not. I just sucked that time.
Elpinor wasn't lying.
Oh,
Wow, that's a lot of people.
my gosh.
This is a fortress, so it makes a certain degree of sense.
I
But yeah,
do not
so we'll-
appreciate this.
So yeah, guys, I think what we'll do is we'll get through this thing, and then you can tell us whether or not it's good enough to keep going, or whether or not we should close it for the evening. But until then, was that the
By
Cave
this
of the
thing, do you
Nymphs? Is
just
that what that said?
mean- Yeah.
The stream.
What? Well, I mean by like, but do you mean like we'll get through me scanning, or do you mean get through the
I mean,
tower?
get through this, get actually through the fortress.
Okay.
You know, check it out, acquire it. Oh, according to Aish, we can barely hear the commentary. So tell you what, we will.
Okay.
We'll
Let's
hang
go
out.
ahead and.
We'll hang out for a couple of minutes. Let Isaac maybe start cutting into these guys as see how it
So
goes.
Sarah's shutting
Let
down
us
her
know.
computer real quick.
Oh,
Just
that
to
shouldn't
remove.
affect it.
Well, she did have the internet up for a second, but and she was apparently she was uploading something. All right.
Well, that was. Nero, I want to say we did something on the angels from Bayonetta, but we may have just done the demons.
I
I don't
think we
remember.
might have
I'd have to go
we
back and
did
check.
Demons of Darksiders. No, Demons of Diablo and Bayonetta, but I don't
I think it was
we
all
did
three
the
actually. I think it
angels.
was. Oh, maybe it wasn't all three. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so it's one of those. There's not a whole lot on them either, but we could maybe do one at some point. I think there's a request in there for something for it if we haven't done it already. But yeah, so we'll hang out for a few minutes. Let Isaac start tearing into this place. If it doesn't get better, we will stop with our sincerest apologies and have a better setup for next time.
For sure.
We're hoping it's just that extra upload.
We're hoping it was just the extra upload, just the fact that she was on the internet and uploading things, hopefully.
Okay, so people are actually saying it's a lot better now, so that's good.
Okay, cool.
Get in there.
We will definitely still be swapping it up next
Yeah,
week.
but
Not next week. Next time.
next time, yeah.
Don't
Definitely
guarantee
not.
that this will be a weekly thing.
It's not going to be a weekly thing. I can't do that, but we'll try to do them as often as we can, bi-weekly or once a month or something.
was here.
How did you not? Oh, like that's fair. I mean, I didn't know until we looked at the map, but you have a map, so that's a dog.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm
dog will
not
see you.
blind. You don't know how dogs in this game work.
They're dogs in a game that involves stealth. They see you, or hear you, or smell you, or something.
Oh my god.
Don't be sorry, David. She shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. But yeah, no,
I didn't know she was uploading anything.
But no, Novad, I agree.
Blair.
When we started looking into that, we mentioned at the beginning that the Warhammer universe is a dark, dark imagining of the future. Like after reading that, yeah, no, there is nothing happy about the Warhammer verse, man. This is not a place I would want to live. Like there are some one of those, hey, would you ever want to live in X, Y, or Z universe? And sometimes the question is like, well, am I just me, or do I get to be one of those heroic people that does whatever, like a superhero or something? This one is, there's no question. It's like, no, I do not want to live in the Warhammer universe because, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Ooh, chest. I don't know if I can reach that chest. Oh no, I can. We're good.
I'm like, what do you mean? You walk into the building.
I thought that there was like a big old cliff that I'd have to like run and jump over.
Oh, I see. Patched bandit greaves. Are they better than your bandit greaves?
I don't know. I also apparently have a. Oh, ooh, I don't see gold in that.
Oh, I'll
Just
bet that's
saying.
the ring. I'll bet the ring there that makes up the actual eye looking thing is the gold.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Let's see.
I can see why he goes by Cyclops now.
It is, except that no, it increases my hunter damage, and I like using my bow more. So.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, David asked, "What universe would we like to live in?" To be perfectly honest, I'm fine with this one.
Okay, it depends. Am I allowed to? It's like he said. It's that question of, do I get to be something special in that world, or am I just
Okay,
me?
so how about this? We'll do both. If you can get to be the special whatever, what universe do you like to live in? If it's just you thrown into somebody else, some other universe, what universe would you like?
So if I was just me thrown into any other universe, I would want to go into the Pokemon world. Because you don't have to be special in the Pokemon world. You just need to get a Pokeball.
I don't know, man. The Pokemon world's kind of one of those life's crazy
Don't get me wrong.
places.
Life is definitely crazy in the Pokemon world.
I guess it's not worse than like a superhero world where New York dies every 5 minutes.
New York dies every other month.
Why do people still live there? It's like the joke they make in, I think it's like season 4 or 5 of the newer Doctor Who, where it's Tennant's doctor and they land in London. It's the Christmas episode. They're like, "Where is everybody?" He's like, "It's London on Christmas. Nobody's here." like they've learned. How has New York not learned to leave?
Not stay here because it's horrible.
Stab the one that's alive, and then stab the one that's asleep. I like how you decided to sneak around until you could punch the guy in the balls.
And he's on fire!
Oh! Throw him in the bush! Throw him in the bush! Throw him in the bush! And hope it doesn't light the bush on fire.
Okay, we're good.
You didn't take damage from that. That's nice.
Hang on. Can I burn you to ash?
I'm gonna go with no, but I'll bet it will attract attention.
That was easy.
That was easy. All right, so
Shit!
Ow. Nope, I lit myself on fire though.
Roll!
Ow. I can't roll while laying down apparently. Shut up.
Okay, sorry. So if you're just normal you, do you want to be in the Pokemon universe?
Yeah. Again, it is that thing of, you know.
Oh, good night, Madison. Enjoy your evening.
Okay, good night, Madison. Hopefully you have a good sleeps and all of that stuff. The Dark
Anyway,
Souls
so
is depressing.
I thought you said you were sleeping. My bad.
I'm very
Oh, he was 99ing to someone else.
You will not.
Let's get out of here. Can you fight?
I'd be happy to.
Oh.
Hello, Odessa.
Cool. I have a partner?
Yeah. Hopefully she's awesome.
I think I might just need to... Yeah, escort the prisoner to safety. Okay.
Yeah, wait. Don't draw unnecessary fire.
I'm waiting.
Is this safety?
My thanks. I can't believe I let those Malates sneak up on me.
You're right.
Ithaca is a dangerous place to wander around on your own.
You're wandering around on your own.
True.
Well, apologies for saying goodnight, and glad you're still here, Madison.
I can't fight a camp of bandits by myself. Could you help me to get to Odysseus' palace? I can pay.
Aren't we there? I mean, this is a quest, so I'll travel with you.
This is legitimately a quest. I'll travel with you.
Well, I'm in
Aren't
luck
I
then.
here, though?
What do I call you?
Cassandra.
Right.
I'm Odessa, named after the great Odysseus.
Why do you want to go to the
Why would
palace?
you want to go up there?
I am a descendant of Odysseus.
No, you don't have to be more careful
I'm
with
on
the
a
wording, Madison. You
pilgrimage.
just need to pay better attention to the
You're
chat.
descendant
Yeah, we
of the
do. That's on
former
us. I'm
king of
sorry.
Ithaca?
And the man who created the Trojan horse and defeated the Cyclops? The one who traveled
You
to
know,
the land
Nero,
of the
I have
Lotus
heard that
Eaters.
about New
The one
Yorkers.
the
I
Odyssey
absolutely
is
believe
about?
that the New Yorkers
Yes,
of
I am. Why?
You're not the first who said that.
superhero
is all.
worlds are like, no,
Well, I
this is
trust
New
I don't
York.
need to
We're gonna
prove my
stay here.
lineage to get up
That's
to
the
the
horrible
palace.
wrong accent, but there we are.
We should go to the palace while we have the chance.
Oh, see, I should have shot it in the head.
Oh no. Is she just gonna run through stuff? Oh no.
How about you attack the wolf, lady?
Oh no.
This was a horrible
Should be
choice.
extra careful in this area.
I'm beginning to think maybe we should have killed everything before letting her out. Oh no. She is. She's just gonna walk straight through and ruin your entire life.
I hate
Sneak if you
everything.
can. If you sneak, maybe she'll sneak. Some games are like that. Like they'll. Nope. Okay.
That's fine.
Well,
She'll
you-
start the fight, and I'm gonna snipe him from wherever I am.
Yep. I'm like, no, don't pick up the torch. What are you doing?
Come back!
Shut up! Hey, what are you waiting for? You to not be dumb.
I love that.
This is it?
That voice is great.
It's just rubble.
What were you
Odysseus
expecting?
was from forever
I don't
ago.
know.
Right?
Something more grand. My parents named me Odessa. I'm Odysseus's namesake. I thought if I came here, I might understand him more.
Well,
It's a ruin, dude.
Not at all. Take me to my boat. I'll pay you there.
Are you gonna run back through the? Oh no, you're just gonna run to a different side of it. Cool.
Watch that boat you were eyeing be her boat.
Right? It's like, wait, no, that was my ride.
Odessa, you want to learn more about the man you named after? Read the Odyssey! It's named after him, like you.
I assume that's written by now, right?
It's the story of Odysseus, so yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I don't.
this is for you. Such a disappointment.
why is that
Yes,
place
you
so
were.
important to you?
Yes,
Are
you
you
were
joking?
for sure. Oh my god.
Odysseus lived there, ruled there. He ended the Trojan War, eluded Scylla and Charybdis. He had everything. Loyalty, love, fighting spirit.
He had the
And
attention
a really
of
bad
gods, too.
frickin' couple of years.
That caused him a lot of trouble.
And it
Yes,
made
that.
him a legend.
And it made him a legend. Oh.
Oh!
It's our first romance
Okay.
option. So 1, grow up. 2, you'll get there one day. And 3, it's cute that you're determined.
Which looks like a vaguely flirtatious option based on the heart. All right, so yeah. 1,
But yeah,
2,
so
3.
and if it was a world where I got to be one of the people with the cool abilities, I would have the hardest time choosing between Star Wars and oh, go away. Star Wars and Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Those are my two if I got to choose.
I gotcha. Marvel's all right if you're top tier hero levels, but man, it's
It's true that there are some
those
definite
superhero
like
worlds are nasty.
yeah.
No
And
bad.
it looks like
no
number
bad.
3 has won.
You look cute right now.
You're
As
flirting,
if
not necessarily
nothing can
romantic.
get in your way.
I don't usually like being called cute.
Yes, Lodril High, but you have to understand, she has the power of player character charisma.
Right?
Everyone
One,
either just straight up says, no, I'm not interested, or if they're vaguely interested in being romanced ever, they're like, oh, player character. Well.
1, I could use a different word. 2, you'll learn to. Or 3, okay, you're ugly.
Well, for the record, 3 is someone who can't read body's language or verbal cues, but all right.
Oh, Elias. I don't actually know. You know what? I'm gonna ignore all 3 of those and go for Knights of the Old Republic. That's when I'd want to be in Star Wars.
Okay, so you want to live in old Republic times.
Old Republic times. Yeah.
Which is sort of OG trilogy-esque.
It's
or not
sort
OG,
of OG
sorry.
Trilogy X.
Sorry, not OG, prequel.
Prequel-esque.
First
It's sort of prequel-esque.
Yeah, that's the end of the Old Republic, actually.
And it looks like
So,
number
yeah.
1 has won.
I could use a
There
different
are
word.
few other ones I can think of that would suit you.
I can't wait
It's
to
funny
hear them.
because
How about
some of those are
beautiful?
great.
That works
Okay.
even better. The other ones will come later.
I hope later comes soon.
So what do you
Maybe if
think?
you're useful one
I
day.
think I was in a much poorer mood before now. There's just so much I desire. To be as great as Odysseus. Where do I even begin?
Ooh, good choice.
Great is as great does, number 1. 2, being great isn't easy. Or 3, I don't give advice.
And
I'm-
I assume the good choice is towards my being Old Republic, right?
Old Republic.
Yeah, no. Well, here's the thing. If I was to see Hello There and him having the high ground by the canon of Star Wars, that means that I either can't be a Jedi or I'm dead by the end of those movies.
No, there's
So-
plenty of little things. Plenty, like, all the games in between then are like, oh, but look, this one survived. Or even, actually, you know what? Disney canon, Rebels, there are Jedi that lived. So you could totally
Yeah,
be
but
one.
they all died by the end of Rebels. I thought that was the whole point of it.
I don't know. I haven't seen all of Rebels.
I
Maybe
haven't
they
seen
do.
all
Maybe
of Rebels either. I just assumed that they all died. And it looks like
I do
number
as
2
well,
is won.
but-
Being great isn't easy.
Odysseus didn't want to go to war. And once it was over, it took him 10 years to get home. He wasted years of his life. All because
I was
the
wildly
gods
unhappy about
interfered.
it, which is why it went so long.
Stay home.
Right.
Spend time with your family. Live your own life.
But who will
My gosh,
remember
this is
my
like the best
story
video
then?
game advice I've
Would you
ever
rather
heard.
be remembered or happy?
Oh my
I have
gosh!
to give that some
This
thought.
is
What is
awesome.
this?
Thank
It's
you.
legitimate advice.
Right?
What?
Holy crap. That was amazing.
That's the best life advice I've ever heard from a game, and so succinct too.
You know what? We're
Wow.
gonna save real quick.
That was
Oh,
amazing.
apparently we're not gonna
No,
save
you
real
won't.
quick.
You will not save. Oh right, because we're in.
Because we're in red, yeah. So we'll save
Um,
after we murder these things.
This just means you cannot die, whatever you do.
Right? Oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah. Man. Maybe not. I would say either. I didn't see a further heart, so I'm gonna say
No, there
either
wasn't a further-
dodge.
I don't think it
could-
was dodged. Remember, she ended it with, I hope later comes soon. I get the feeling that I can run into her later and potentially continue that conversation.
I say I see one of three possible outcomes. Either yes, like that, you can meet her later. B, she was never actually a romance option in the first place. You could just get your flirt on. Or C, we botched it.
Yeah.
Botched,
Fa-
quote unquote.
Fatal
Um,
Attraction. Greece, Cephalonia. If you retrace the steps of Odysseus and take the path north, you will find a goat farm in Ithaca where he once met Athena. She helped him with a disguise to reclaim his wife and kill her suitors. Find your rewards on a slaughtered goat.
Oh, that's amazing. Forget what I was saying. Oh, but that actually reminds me that whole bit was the reason I was laughing so hard when we took the boat and the bit about Poseidon was that's basically the entire impetus of the Odyssey is that Odysseus pisses one of the gods off. I think it was probably Poseidon, and so he's stuck sailing all over the place for 10 years because his boat literally won't go home.
Yeah.
They aim for it and everything. It's like, no, you end up here instead.
Penelope's shroud.
Yep.
In the flesh? I mean, cloth.
Wait. Was it on
Oh,
that dude?
Apparently he had it. Nice. He was the boss.
I didn't know it was on that dude.
Oh, you got a new weapon.
I apparently got a war spear.
Ooh, it's better.
It is better. It removes my hunter damage, though.
But it increases your warrior damage, which so far you've been using more.
Yeah, I want to shoot things. I just keep ending up... I keep stealthing, and like I said in between videos, I keep stealthing and meleeing more, even though I want to shoot things.
Well, that just means when you do shoot things, it's better. So far, your shooting has been, you're like, I've been caught, now murder.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. In regards to, we're both big Star Wars nerds. Talking about that.
Giant Star Wars nerds. We could easily
not-
talk this whole stream about Star Wars.
But my favorite setting is actually the OG one because I have a fondness for all of those sort of.
Wait, even
Post-apocalyptic.
more than the Old Republic? You prefer...
I
The
have
original
enjoyed
trilogy?
more stuff in the Old Republic because that's where most of the good games have been, as the Old Republic setting.
Very
But this as an actual setting, like if I were to do say a role playing game or something, I like the OG one more, and it's for the reason I was about to say. I have a fondness for post apocalyptic settings, which that
okay.
has a very similar feel to it. So it's a bit more of a
It essentially
grungy.
is the galaxy post-apocalypse, you know.
Yeah, it has sort of a, for lack of a better term, a more grungy. Not dirty is not the word I'm looking for. But... Wow!
I will take it.
Wow!
Okay, I don't know why
he's
you
a
don't
port.
want to let me assassinate you, but there we go.
Even got a headshot kill off of that because some reason. Oh! Hide in the bushes.
I'm in the bushes.
But yeah, there is a beauty and a splendor to the Old Republic settings that is just wonderful. But there is also that same sort of almost like Firefly-esque, cobbled together feel for a lot of the aesthetic stuff in the original, in the OG setting, if you will, the Rebellion's stage, and visually space stuff. It's something I like. It has a more sci-fi feel than a fantasy feel to me.
Yeah, I get that.
Which I really like. So,
I get that. I do agree, though, that most of the best games out of the Star Wars reality have been
Old Republic stuff.
Old Republic stuff. I liked The Force Unleashed. I saw that mentioned in the chat somewhere. I really enjoyed the first and second Force Unleashed games, but that was for the gameplay more than the story.
And the story was okay, and it was kind of fun to see what they did. But again, like that's 2 out of dozens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can't think. Actually, I'm trying to think now. I can't think of another game that takes place in like the Rebellion's thing. It's really any good that I've played.
Battlefront games. That's it. Like.
Well, the Battlefront games all span the settings, though.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I only liked the first one. I did not like the second one. I've never played the third one, the one that just came out recently,
Well,
quote unquote.
They made 2 new ones.
Yeah, so I haven't played any of those, but I heard
have the second one, which has a storyline. I just have not played it.
Elias asked about our opinion on the Disney trilogy. I assume you're talking about the movies that they've been doing.
The Disney movies.
Overall, the third one's obviously not out yet. I hope it's great.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's okay. I think the first one was fantastic. I know a lot of people had issues with it for one reason or another, but I think that was about as perfect as you could do for what they were trying to go for.
Agreed.
I think for what they were trying to go for, they did it about as well as possible to do. The second one is a pretty good movie. I think if you just look at it as a movie by itself, it's pretty good.
As a movie by itself, it's pretty good, but they completely screwed up Luke, and I will never forgive them for it.
But my bigger issue is that it, and I think we've talked about this before. I think the one, if you were to sum up all the issues with number, what was that, 8?
8.
Because people have issues with it and whatnot. But I think if you were to, being completely fair and looking at all the amazing stuff that they did that was great and all the stuff that was bad, I think the overarching deal is that it's a movie that is unaware of its place in a larger series.
I can agree with that.
So it's like, if you just look at the movie by itself, it's great. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yes, David,
it's fairly well
hit the
written.
floor.
The actions, the action is great. All that sort of stuff. It just feels oddly disconnected from what you expect from the first one, and not for all the reasons the internet is saying.
Real quick, Irish Viking, and to everyone else, actually, I did go around doing everything that I knew would not be related to quests, due to the fact that we could spend hours and hours and hours just doing random side things and never actually talking to someone. And the point of this is to allow all of you to, join us for the story. So I did already do everything on the north side of this island.
I think he's talking about the north side of Ithaca, though.
Yeah, I know.
So you've been into the Nymph's Cave
Actually,
there?
no, that's true. I have not been into the Nymph's Cave. I specifically
I think that's what
avoid going into the Nymph's Cave. So we can.
So I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about. And
Can
since
I
they're all
stop
dead,
crouching?
you can. Yeah, that. But what was I saying? So I think it was a great movie. From the brief commercial I've seen for number 9, I mean, it looks cool. My biggest concern is because 2 feels so disconnected. I'm not sure where they're going to go with 3. I have lots of high hopes because I think they did some very interesting things in number 2. Like, I like the fact that unless they change things, which it looks like they're going to based on that trailer, the big bad guy is now also the enforcer in the front, and it's never been that. But again, it looks like they're going to change that. So sorry, you were going to say something.
I have not seen the new trailer. I've kind of avoided it. If you've watched us for a while, you know that we like to avoid things that we know we're going to watch. But our buddy said that she cut a Star Destroyer in half with her lightsaber?
I haven't seen that, but I assume he's talking about a TIE fighter, because there is a scene that shows her like standing there with a lightsaber ready as a TIE fighter charges her.
Okay.
So that
TIE
might
fighter
happen.
I can accept. TIE fighter is totally cool. Star Destroyer
But,
is not.
But yeah, no, Elias, I agree with you. I think that's the biggest problem. As it says, biggest problem in Disney trilogy is that there's no coordination or planning between the movies, and I would agree. When you're making a trilogy, they need to all flow together, especially when it's planned that way. It's not. This is not like it was they did one movie and they're like, oh well, we may never get a second one, so we'll just do a self-contained story. It's not John Wick.
It's not
you know.
Solo. It's it's
everyone
not Rogue
everyone
One.
knew.
It's not. Rogue
Everyone
One.
knew that if this movie makes it, there's going to be more movies because Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I would agree with that.
I will say, of all of the in-between movies, though, I love Rogue One the most.
Rogue One probably had the most surprises. I saw Solo for the first time like a month ago, so it's the freshest in my mind. I actually enjoyed it. That's probably where I am. It had.
That's actually pretty uncommon from what I've heard. Like, not a lot of people have liked Solo.
So, and that's again, I think if you just look at it as its own movie, it's great. It feels a little bit weird when you look at the overall continuity. And have you seen it?
No, I plan on watching it because it's on Netflix.
Okay. So it has and that's why I watched it. It has the most weird, like, because they didn't do anything else with it. It has the most weird it's got what's the word I'm looking for? It's got feelers and trailers and things left out that could spawn other stories.
Okay.
Which makes it feel the most weird since they're not, doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But
oh, Bird's gonna kill it. Bird's gonna kill it.
Hey guys, crazy help!
40,000 points because my bird is a god.
Yeah. I will say yes, that Vader scene in the end of Rogue One is freaking boss.
Oh yeah.
But so is there anything else to do over up on this island?
I don't think so. There are no other buildings or groups of people. I already killed there was a little bandit camp over here. What the random person?
Well, to be fair, Jelena, it's either Space Poker or Space 21. I mean, that's all it was. That I've only encountered Sabak in the games, and it's like every other card game in games. It's just 21.
It's 21. Yeah.
But yes, they play a game of Sabak, and it is some form of actual like poker Texas Hold'em thing.
Yeah, it's 21. Like that's what Sabak is.
But anyway,
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing Sabak in like the original Knights of the Old Republic games.
Yeah. But somebody up a ways asked what our opinion on the new Darksiders game coming out is. We're both excited for it. We've
also had a lot of people who were coming in late or didn't watch our live stream or haven't seen one of the 100 of other comments we've said. We're playing that game on the channel, guys.
Oh, did someone ask? Yeah. Yeah. No. When it comes out, we'll be playing it. It will either take, if we happen to luck into it and coming out as another series ends, it probably won't. It'll take a slot. If not, it'll take up our random Wednesdays until they're done, kind of like we're doing with the
Darksiders
Keepers of the Void DLC right now.
DLC right now, yeah.
Yeah. All right, looks like that's everything on this. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's everything on this island. That's the camp.
Camp in a boat,
and I think there's a boat there that I can just jack. So.
Oh, there's people.
Oh, are the people back?
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here. Best just straight up shank everyone.
Don't mind me, I just completely destroyed that dude's skull. Ooh!
Nice.
Some nice crap on you. How's the rest of your people? Hang on.
Is there anyone else alive? I swear there was one more person.
Aha.
Oh, I was right. He just went to sleep. Until you murdered his friend. Pew!
Oh, there's a stick in the way!
Oh, that makes sense. You missed! How could you miss?
Because I failed.
I haven't looked at any of the additions for Genesis specifically. Have you?
No, I have only the E3 announcement trailer and then the one Let's Play video set of things that we showed in the live stream when we talked about E3.
Okay. And yes, Elias, we have been doing that. As Isaac mentioned, he actually completely cleared out the main island that we started on. in between streams. Everything except for quests. We just hadn't been here yet, and people said there was stuff, so we're checking it out. Yeah, totally steal this boat and head back to wherever the crap we need to go.
Yep. Boat jacking.
Take command.
I get the feeling this one won't be as fast, and I am wrong. Sails don't matter in this game.
You don't understand. I'm blessed by Poseidon.
Right.
Oh, that's amazing. Novad asked what our favorite D&D creature or race is.
Ooh. Okay. So I have to do a quick exception here.
A
Vampires
small caveat.
are my favorite creatures, period. Minus Twilight. So
Why would you open that fireball? Why would you do that?
If people want to comment and say, you know, be happy
No,
about Twilight
it's just
in the
gonna start.
right now,
It's either it's nothing or it starts a flame war. There's no in between there.
I don't care. No, Twilight vampires are sparkling fairies, sparkling blood sucking fairies. That's all they are. And I will fight that all day long. But no, so my caveat is definitely vampires are my favorite creatures, period. So if we specify things, I choose things that are not vampires.
Yeah. So not counting vampires.
So not counting vampires.
Where's the nearest one? Why don't you hit the map real quick while you're...
I think I just need to go back to what's his nuts. Oh no, he's right
there's
here.
one right there.
Oh, you're
yeah.
right.
See, I
You
was
were right. It
I was
is
right.
the. You were
Temple of
right.
Zeus.
It is that Temple of Zeus. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. So not counting vampires, your favorite creatures are.
So, like the D&D specific creatures, because then it goes to like dragons and stuff. Do I not have a shoe on my left foot?
Ah!
No, I do. It's just a sandal, a single sandal.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, why not, man?
I think it'd probably have to be the tiefling.
Oh, you like tieflings? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And let's because I was gonna do this separately. So playable races versus creatures. So that's your playable race.
Cassandra? Good news, I hope.
Probably a
Safe
Bulette.
and sound.
Okay.
Well
Well, let's
done.
just talk real quick.
And now the shroud is yours.
You
What?
don't
I
want it?
am confused.
Confused.
All that?
I gained something more valuable today.
Someone I
Your
know can be a
troubles,
useful
Miss
asset.
Fierce.
Right.
If I knew any better, I'd think you were testing me.
Perhaps.
Yeah, he is.
I kept expecting that to be a knife every time he pulled something from back there.
You did well, Mistius. Tell me, how do you feel about killing a general in Megaris?
Yep.
Do
I
this
found
for me
somebody
and
much
earn
more worth my
double
money.
What you earned today. Are you up to the task? It would take you far away from Kefalonia. So far away you might never return.
Okay. So
Okay. 1, military ranks mean nothing to me. Or 2, I am Misthios, not an assassin. For now.
for those wondering, that's a mercenary, not assassin.
Mercenary, yeah. So yeah, so Bulette would be my favorite creature.
Bullets are freaking cool.
Bulettes are really cool. Land sharks are just so cool.
See, that's the thing. Is like there's a lot of unique, super cool monsters that should probably be up near my vote. But I kind of like you in that I think dragons,
Dragons
well
are
done
cool.
dragons, well done dragons are like some of the coolest freaking things in all of fiction. And I'm a huge dragon fanboy. So maybe if we're doing the same thing of not counting that,
I would not count
Bulette's
dragons
up there.
mainly because they're not D&D specific. I get that it's in the name, but like my favorite dragons are actually from Aragon. So, you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like when dragon. To me, a dragon is supposed to be both very powerful, very mystical, and intelligent. And most mythologies do only one of those things, and D&D is all of them, and so they make me very happy.
We're kind of tied on the 1 and 2 right now because I let
So,
the
yeah,
1 and
we're-
2 run a little longer. And
Oh,
Locke
and there's
came
a
in with
there's a
number
third
2.
two.
I am a mercenary, not an
I'm
assassin.
not an assassin.
There's a first time for everything.
Okay.
What do you say?
I like the straight upness of this guy. He's like, yeah, but you're also very capable, and I'm willing to pay you a lot of money. So,
Oh, dude, Draco okay.
Draco
was awesome.
Dragonheart.
I love Sean Connery. Dragonheart gets a lot of crap from movie critics.
Wait,
but,
what?
Oh yeah, apparently
What?
it's like crapped on, but I loved that movie.
They are wrong.
Who is the general I have to
Who
kill?
is this general?
They call him the Wolf.
He
Wolf
do
of Wall
something
Street?
to offend you?
Yes,
No.
he's costing me drachmi. He's not good for business.
Oh, you are that kind of businessman.
Right. We will keep talking about all of this after we get through the conversation, because I really want to talk about all this dragging stuff and stuff. What can you tell me about Megaris?
Anything I should know about Megaris?
Only that it's the most valuable land in the Greek world. From a military perspective, of course. Unfortunately for Megarians, it has two very powerful neighbors who just can't seem to play nice. In the tug of war between Corinth and Athens, Megaris is the rope.
Oof,
That sucks.
that sucks. Why choose
Why
me?
choose me?
Me.
Because no one knows who you are. You're invisible.
Makes sense.
And you're
I
good.
accept.
Splendid.
You're invisible and good.
You'll need a boat.
Yes, he gives
You
me the
have one,
boat.
don't you?
Yes.
You get a boat?
Yeah.
All right. So do we lie, number one, and say I have a boat, or do we tell the truth, number two, and say I don't have a boat?
I don't have a boat. Yeah.
I don't know why we would lie about not having a boat if we
Right.
need to get somewhere, but we could
But
always
yeah.
steal one, I guess.
Mind flayers are awesome. Bullets are big stone/metal bullet things that with 4 legs that are called land sharks. They swim through the ground.
Imagine, you can Google it for a better image, but imagine a like 10-foot tall, 11, 12 feet long, meat-eating armadillo.
Yeah. That can burrow through the ground at like 30 feet around.
Oh, it's faster than that. But yeah, so
I saw another
okay.
comment here that I missed.
Okay, we're tied up 3-3 on 1 or 2.
And mind flayers are awesome. And I'll mention again, dragons from the Aragon universe are my personal favorite, but it's sounding to me like, Taryn, D&D dragons are yours. Is that correct?
D&D dragons are probably my favorite because I don't see them played that way
looks like
very
number
often.
one has won.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh,
Of course.
Good. I hope
What-
it's
what?
there was a
sturdy.
double vote thing. But
And why is that?
Oh,
The
it was a
seas
double
are
vote
much
thing.
more
Dang it.
dangerous, I'm afraid. War is coming, and the wolf is on the wrong side.
what
That's
war?
on me. I should have noticed. That's on me. I apologize. What war?
With who?
The entire Greek world is at each other's throats. What rock have you been hiding under exactly?
Kefalonia.
Fair enough.
Kefalonia.
How do I know you're on the right side?
Because I'm the one paying you.
Oh, that is an honest answer.
Yeah, it is. That is
That's
okay.
an honest answer. I'm right for the job, because I am. That's the only
Yep.
option.
You won't
I
be
was
disappointed.
getting there.
When your job in Megaris is done, come find me at Pilgrim's Landing in Phokis.
Keys.
Oh, I had to look up what Modrons were. They appear to be mechanical creatures of
I
some
need a
kind.
boat. I should go see the shipbuilder.
Oh.
We have a person, and what of Modrons? Where would they land on a D&D
I'm
monster ranking?
not familiar with Modrons, so I can't
I've
do that.
Literally never even heard of them.
But yeah, for me, let's see, for Crete, so not counting dragons.
So not counting dragons, because
D&D's had a lot of good.
D&D has a lot of good
creatures.
like original creatures. So
Yeah, I mean, as far as original creatures that are freaking awesome, the first one that comes to mind for me is Beholder.
that was definitely the next one for me. Like,
But you know, then somebody was like, Mind Flayers. I'm like, oh, Mind Flayers are cool. And you mentioned Bullets. I'm like, all right, Flavorfully, they're cool. You should talk to what's his name before. Don't you have to talk to Marcos again, or no?
it just said I have to go and talk to the shipbuilder.
Right, for this quest. But don't you have another?
Maybe, I don't know.
Let's check.
Nope.
Oh, I guess it's just the big break. Cool. You want to talk to Sandy
Apparently,
before
I
you leave?
just
That's
don't
it.
care about Maxos anymore. It's like, hey, I'm
Like,
free.
well,
Whatever. Goodbye.
I've done this. I'm taking the rock and going with me. Boom.
Yep. Where's this ship?
It's probably that giant ship. Oh, that works too, I guess. I was going to say it's probably that giant ship right there, but
But first, treasure chest.
owl bears are great.
Owl bears are pretty great.
Owl bears are mostly funny for me because of
Growl, growl.
I can't even think.
Sorted out your drachmi troubles with Marcos, did you?
I'm trying to tabletop.
Oh, do owl bears appear in?
There was one tabletop game where owl bears were mentioned, and it became this running gag for the entire rest of the series.
You mean
And so they
Critical Role or?
no tabletop with Will Wheaton.
Oh, right. Sorry, they stopped doing that, and I completely forgot that was what that was called. So good, good show.
No, but yeah, that's why I had to sit there and think about it.
It's a fine ship, Telimanes.
Cassandra!
I'm totally gonna
She
buy
is
it.
that.
Not
Ready
Right.
to ride the waves for the right captain and the right price.
And the right price. All right, 1,
Okay.
tell me the price. 2, I need to get off this island. But yeah, dragons are totally a thing in The Witcher. I just haven't gotten far enough to actually fight them.
so I've actually only played the first Witcher and only for the first like 2 hours. So I haven't played. I'm wildly underinformed about all things Witcher.
I don't count the dragons from Monster Hunter. I get that there are elder dragons and they are technically dragons.
And see, that would be example of they are powerful. They could be arguably considered mystical, but they're not intelligent.
But they're not
just
intelligent. Yeah.
big. They're cunning beasts, but they're not like mystical, knowledgeable, intelligent things that Smaug. Smaug is great.
Smaug, other than his arms, is a fantastic dragon. Otherwise, he's
And I was okay with that because even though he had the wing arms, which I generally don't like, they were the proper size. So like he's a creature of that size that could actually possibly fly with wings of those dimensions.
No,
It's
you're
like,
right.
Yes.
But it's still a wyvern. Also, everybody votes for Tell Me the
What'll it
Price.
take for you to part with her?
Couldn't let her go for less than 100,000.
Oh, sweet Moses.
100,000? Who has that much?
Someone who's serious about buying a ship.
100,000.
You think craftsmanship like this is given away?
What if I told you I had obsidian to trade?
I tell you, I still need
Nice.
100,000 drachmi. Besides, even if I took your obsidian, a ship this size needs an army to sail it.
This is Kefalonia. I could always find someone down on their luck and willing to work for next to nothing to get off this island.
The seas are treacherous now. Well, more than usual. It would be suicide.
You're not being very helpful, Telimanes.
Not sure if this
Telemenes.
helps, but rumor has it the Cyclops is coming for you and Marcos.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
do still have to deal with that.
Rumors don't scare me, 1. Or 2, that doesn't help. Skyrim dragons are pretty
I'm going to say that actually does help, but go on.
Right. Skyrim dragons are pretty cool, and they do have, they are supposedly intelligent. They have their own language and all of that. So they do kind of fit in with what you're talking about, Taryn, other than they are all relatively small.
And see, they don't even have to be big for me. Bigger as they get older is better and whatnot. But frankly, and maybe this is just because dragons are what you do in that game. But like early on, they're big and scary, and then I swear to you, by like mid-level, for the most part, it's just
by
like
mid-level, you
they're
can
easy.
just
They're
absolutely
weak.
murder dragons, which should never
Yeah.
be a thing that you can just do unless you're a party of 6 who gets a surprise round on a dragon.
Yeah, there's that. Irish, yes, Smaug is tiny in his universe, which we only discovered when we did that
Right.
research for
No, you only
Celebrimbor
discovered.
way back when. Oh, that's right. You read the Silmarillion before that, which
Yeah,
I only discovered when.
I've read bits and pieces of the Silmarillion. He's teeny.
Actually, no, Vad, that's a good example. Grigori from
Grigori's
Dragon's
a
Dogma
great dragon.
is like the perfect video game dragon because
Yeah.
he is mighty, he is mystical,
And it
he
looks
is
like number
intelligent,
Rumors
and
mean
he is
nothing.
boss.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Yeah.
Rumor also has
No,
it his
Grigori
ship
is
is docked
great,
in
and yes,
Kleptus
you are
Bay.
right.
His ship, you say?
Skyrim
I'll have
are
to pay Kleptus Bay
also
a visit.
wyverns. They're not
Be
dragons.
careful. That one-eyed brute has a nasty temper.
Yes, he does. But let's be honest, everything about this has led up to the fact that you're probably going to kill him.
Take his ship and deal with the Cyclops at the same time. Two birds, one stone.
Shazam.
Um,
And no, Elias says that WoW dragons are the best in size matters.
wild dragons.
They're pretty powerful.
They're pretty
I
powerful.
think.
Okay, the like NPC dragons that we get to talk to, and the one raid boss.
Not the drakes. Not the drakes. I think she's talking about the big ones,
but,
whatever they're called.
there are big dragons that you can fight as bosses, but like, I'm talking like Chromie. Those dragons.
Yeah, them, the guardians or whatever they were called.
The guardian dragons. Heck yeah, those dragons are boss. And Deathwing was absolutely massive.
Horse.
I called him. He's coming. He's just slow.
So stop running away from him.
No, he's slow.
He was maintaining a 10 meters behind you distance.
Yeah, meaning that I'm running as fast as he can. So obviously my horse sucks.
Until you get on and they go, oh yes, it's actually much faster.
I don't know if I'm actually running faster or not.
You are.
There we go.
Do you know
now
why you?
I am.
I'm like, you are. Do you know why you are? Because you feel like it, and that's good enough.
Hi, Jeleneth. I see the big hi. So hello. Did somebody join and I miss it?
Yes, someone did join. Who was it? That was Catherine Lucy joined.
Hello, Catherine.
And you're going the wrong way now. Laud mentions some AD&D game, I don't know if it was a module or just a game they were in, where someone had a red dragon tied to a staff. That sounds funny.
Like, owned by the staff, or...?
I think it was, like, literally bonded to it in some way. I don't know. The Dragon Age dragons are a great example of being close, because physically they're the way I like them, because I like that kind of shape for dragons, the 4 legs, the powerful like lizard/cat build, which I think is wonderful. But they are not intelligent. They're just super strong, big nasty beasts.
No, the best dragons.
I'll tell you what though,
arrogant.
they are an absolute blast to fight. Well, yeah, that would be an example. Is what I was going to say when we brought that up earlier. Is that I think they qualify as my favorite type of in that type of dragon that I like, because they're mystical, they're powerful, and they're intelligent.
They are super intelligent when not screwed over by magic.
And for you, Isaac, according to Laud, the staff summoned the dragon.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Apparently, the Eucanalos from Monster Hunter doesn't look like whatever it actually is.
I don't know if I know that monster.
The Cyclops. Time to have a little chat.
Oh, right. Time to... Okay.
Murder a town again. Yep, there you go. Mark.
Is this the same town?
It might be.
I think it is. Hang on. Yep, that's the cave. I started there. This is the same town. All right.
Oh, excuse me. Good night, Nero. Welcome, Catherine, and I hope you enjoy this Odyssean stream. Because I'm trying to be clever with I'm trying to be clever with verbiage and failing miserably.
Because I'm clever.
Okay. So you've read more of the Aragon stuff than me. Novad says the Aragon dragons literally have a get out of death free card. Do you know what that's about?
I've read all 3 of the books, and I wouldn't say that any of them have a get out of death free card, unless you're talking about them literally shunting their brain into the human, and that screws them up hard.
Well, yeah, but it's still immortality.
Oh, they do have a get out of death free card, but they...
Is it the globes?
Yeah, it's the orbs. They're heart orb things. but they also
He's
have
sneaking.
but they also have to suffer not being in a body. So is that worth immortality? It's kind of the idea of, you know, if you become a head in a jar and you're immortal, is that worth being the head in the jar?
Gotcha.
Because that's basically what they are. And it's even worse because I don't think that they can communicate with anyone who doesn't have some kind of magic access. So only other magicians and dragon riders.
Madison, I wouldn't say. I would say your question about Strife is probably not terribly spoilerish. We just haven't seen whatever scene you're referencing. I should just ask: is a question about Genesis too spoilerish? The scene's all over Tumblr right now, and Pete's gushing about Strife. I haven't seen it, so I can't make any comment about it either way. I assume you haven't either. So that's the bigger issue. Is just we don't know. We haven't watched it. Elias asked our thoughts on Eastern mythology dragons. They're basically gods there, and my response is, I don't know much about Eastern mythology dragons, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah,
so
I
I
don't know
could
a whole
say.
lot of them. I will say one of my other favorite dragon types, which doesn't quite fit into Terran's favorite because they're not mystical, is a book called the Temeraire series.
The gods as my witness, I swear!
Which
and
one?
it's
What
super
difference
fun.
does it make?
What?
All of them.
Sorry, I will get back to the Temeraire series after this.
I have never heard so much fucking god talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
Is he a beast, maybe?
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say
What word?
Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings?
Did he hurt your feelings?
Like it when people call me that!
Everyone calls you that.
But you're so fat.
Literally everyone.
I mean, big and strong. And you really do only have one eye.
Oh, the look on her face. Look, these are the crazy eyes she just made. One eye. Crazy challenging face right there.
Give it to me. Give it to
Why?
me, and I won't
Why
kill
would I do
Marcos for having you steal it. Give it to me!
You want it?
She does crazy eyes real well. She's throwing down a straight up challenge. No. No.
Oh. Wow.
Well, she wants to start a fight. I think that's an appropriate reaction. Wow, she was planning to start a fight. Holy crap!
Yeah, no kidding.
There was no ifs, ands, or buts on that one. She came here to brawl.
Yup.
Jeez.
Okay, hang on. I gotta go take care of that frickin' archer real quick.
Yeah. I'm still just stunned at what just happened. Oh my gosh.
You just shoved the dude's eye up the butt of a goat.
Wow. Wow.
Wow is right. Holy
David
crap,
says she's
man.
going mob boss again. Like, yep, no, I agree with that. Spot and kick, or jump off yourself. That works too.
I had to heal and I was running. Oh no! I got it. There we go. We're good. Aha! Boss is down. We're good.
Don't worry.
I wanted to block, dang it.
Soon.
I'm like, remember to block and counter and parry and all that crap. Wait for it.
I am fighting two bosses at once and I do not appreciate any of this.
run up a wall again, and then kick the first one that comes up off.
Ugh.
I agree, Landra High. That was kind of not cool to the goat, but it got her point across. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so I like the Temeraire series because they are very much intelligent, or can be, and they're not mystical, but they are all cool creatures.
So
that
when I talk
feel
about
could
intelligent,
exist
I'm talking
without
like
dragons. I mean,
when I'm talking intelligent, I'm talking at least like human level intelligence. They don't have to be all knowing or whatever, but just like not bestial. You know?
Well, so it depends on the breed. in the Temeraire series, because there are some who are they can all speak, but some of them are very slow and very simple, while others really like to read and have been bred specifically for their brains instead of their brawn.
Okay.
But that's just it. They are bred and things like that. They are beasts of burden and war. Unlike in, say, D&D, where they are mystical creatures who breeding is an insulting idea of, you know.
Yeah. Someone points out that the Irish Viking points out that you can get that eye back if you go find the goat.
Yeah, I you know what? I'll be right back, old man. Hang on. I had planned on it.
Can you tag the goat with the bird?
You'd think it's a big enough treasure that, like, it would be a my eye is drawn here kind of thing, but... Anyway, so
yeah,
so not including dragons.
Well, real quick, going to that, Elias asks what our favorite dragons from IRL mythologies are. I'm actually only super familiar with Greek mythology. I don't have, and I have a passing familiar with
Greek
Norse
and Roman
mythology. And there aren't a whole lot of dragons in either of those that I'm familiar with.
That's funny. Now
So
that I guess I don't really know.
I'm not really a good person to ask. My dragons tend to come more out of fantasy novels and the occasional sci-fi novel. Oh no! According to Irish, you have to go on a goat murdering spree until you get it back.
Oh, okay.
So it just randomly shows up somewhere on the island. So that'll be a maybe later thing.
Yeah, that'll be an off-screen kind of murder thing, and I'll let you know when I find it.
Yeah. So the first thing I think of is non-dragon. The first thing I think of is Beholder. So that's probably the one I should say.
Even rats like these have friends on Kefalonia.
By Zeus, these Kefalonian bandits are no joke. Good thing you're on my side. They really seem to fear you.
Well, I mean, I killed them all, so yeah.
Killed them all, yeah.
Just throwing that out there. There's not a lot of fear, so much as nobody can stand up. They're also afraid of you. Look at them. They're cowering in fear. You mean dead?
Dead.
Well, I mean, they've stayed away from you, and they're just they're laying down as a show of subservience, because they're dead. No, I don't think no, really. I stabbed all of them. They're dead. Why are we heading out to this?
I don't know, but I was grabbing the wood along the way.
I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning what he's doing.
I can't thank you enough. After spending most of my life at sea, it would have been absolutely shameful to drown in a pot. Where are my manners? I am Varnavas, captain of the Adrestia.
Well, Varnavas, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Cassandra, Mistios by trade.
Oh, but you're much more than that, I'm sure.
What do you mean?
When they forced my head underwater, I prayed to the gods. And when they pulled it out, there you were.
Everybody keep calling me a servant of the gods, man. All right,
one, it's pure coincidence.
2, I'm the answer to your prayers.
Oh, when you say it that way, it's so much worse.
Oh, yeah, going from liberating land for the goats to murdering all the goats. Here's the thing. Goats in this game, they breed real fast.
It's funny that there's a D&D game one time where we pretended to be gods, and it bit us so hard. And so ever since then, I've always just been like, I'm not. Like, doesn't matter what the game is. I'm just like, nope, not a god. Promise. No. Which is funny because, of course, the classic line is, if someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. It's the classic line. But, yeah. So
which is exactly what we're doing. 4 to
2 in favor of I'm the answer to your prayers.
I am the answer to your prayers.
You called, and I answered.
Many claim to have blood of the gods in their veins. You're the first I actually believe.
Awkward.
Where are you
Where are you
Come
from?
from?
Everywhere, nowhere. The Adrestia is my home.
That's also
But
not
I was
how I was
born in an
pronouncing the name
olive
of my
grove
boat.
in Mykonos. I haven't stepped foot there since I
Oh,
left
that's your
for the
boat?
military.
That's my boat.
So you're a soldier?
Nice.
I was. My brothers and I were captains in the Athenian fleet until one night during a siege, Poseidon's fury destroyed our ships. That was the night I saw it.
So what now?
So what?
It. What did you see?
The sea god commands more than just the winds and the waves when he truly unleashes his temper. I saw his beast, his murderous pet.
The Kraken.
Oh,
me,
really?
But this dead eye is a permanent reminder. Punishment for looking on Poseidon's forbidden creature and living to tell the tale.
I don't wanna. How did the fight
So
start?
why were those men attacking you?
Oh, you know the people here. No offense. I tell them a tale of my last voyage, and the next thing I know, they're acting like a bunch of savages.
What
He
tale
must have come
could
across
you
the
tell
Cyclops.
that would make them so angry?
My last voyage, we found a man floating alone on a raft. Before he passed, he told us a tale to make your blood run cold. Something about a horrifying creature, ugly beyond description. I mentioned the words, one-eyed monster.
Wow, he was really sensitive about
Next
that.
thing I know, I'm drowning in a clay pot.
Yes. The Cyclops tends to take
Yes,
that
dirty bird.
personally.
Release the Kraken.
He does. He takes that. He's really sensitive about that.
Tell me about your
So
ship.
you have a ship?
Of course. Gods forbid I'd end up stuck in this place.
What is it now?
Thanks to you, it's still in Sami Harbor, where I left it.
All right.
So,
1, sounds like you owe me one. 2, I could use your help now.
Madison says that there's a series from Arcadum's channel that we would enjoy, which involves a vulgar talking mushroom.
Yeah,
Apparently, it's great.
I've never heard of Arcadum, but I believe you.
Someone said, David says,
was it
bring
a giant
butter.
squid from Black
Flag?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played Black Flag. Wow, we are split down. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh.
I'm like, we are split right down the middle, and then
And then it was
by
2.
Lodrell.
I could use your help
now.
Perhaps the fates brought us together after all. I'm in need of a ship. And a crew.
And a crew.
You saved my life. It would disgust the gods to not offer it in return.
So
Oh, that's
a yes?
convenient.
My ship, my crew, and my services are yours.
You truly
Wow.
aren't from around here.
No, and I thank them for that. Come now and see the Adrestia.
Yeah,
like
I don't know
this guy.
why, but I was completely ignoring like the end of the word, and I was reading the name of my ship as Andraste.
Eh, wrong game.
Right?
And horse/teleport.
I think it
How close?
teleport might actually be faster. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fast travel.
Take the lightning, Zeus. Don't worry, lad. We're paying attention.
We're paying attention.
It wasn't counted.
I promise. Yes.
But yes, that is dirty, Elias. We know you're sleepy, but stop it.
Yep. We're paying
um,
very much attention now to avoid double votes.
I do not the only reason, but anyway.
Not the only reason. No, it's just because we want to be fair.
Canary for life.
For the cube. But
What was I?
yeah, what was I? Oh, so.
Oh, the ship.
You. What?
Oh no, you're talking about the ship, but you're on a different track. So sorry, go for it.
It was just the name the fact that I thought it was Andraste. So.
Well, okay.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you say you should do a beholder because it's the first one that comes to mind, but is it?
It's the first one that
comes.
comes.
Want to do?
It's the first one that comes to mind as like, oh, this is a cool D&D creature. It's just like there's so much. It's like we've mentioned already. There's so many. There's There's so many neat creatures out there. And the other one is like some of them are really cool, like Zills. I like Zills, but you know who runs Zill? Nobody ever, myself included. I've never run a Zill, but they're cool.
Dang it! Why are you still in here? Go away.
Shh.
Want the chest?
Too bad you can't just pick him up and throw him outside of his house. You know what's not going to get him out there any faster? Running into him so he keeps staying in the same spot.
No, see,
Let the man walk.
He's trying to go to sleep.
Let the man sleep. Instead of running over him,
Fine.
let him sleep.
Let him sleep.
Because based on what we've seen, sleeping counts as they don't see you. Oh, you were seeing. Run. 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 Run properly. Get to your ship and get out of here. Peace out. I'm leaving this place forever.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Where am
I don't know. Where you had a clear. There it is.
There we
I'm like,
go.
you had a clear one. Talk. There we go.
Talked.
We are ready when you are, Captain.
Wait! Wait for me, Cassandra. I'm all packed and everything. You're coming,
Coming out of you. Oh. Well, I know what I'd pick, but all right, everyone.
I mean,
one.
they're both saying she can't stay or she can't go, but
Oh, I guess that's true. One, you're too little, and two, Kefalonia is your home. I guess this is basically the same thing, though. I misread that.
yeah, it's just, are you being nice about it or no? But yeah, so I mean that Beholder's the big cool one. I've actually dealt with those a couple of times. They're freaking awesome. I having currently running one big bad guy that's an Illithid. I am a fan of Mind Flayers, and that was the only thing about the upcoming Baldur's Gate 3 that actually looked cool. Because again, as I may have mentioned on that stream, I'm not a huge fan of that series.
So excited for the Baldur's Gate game.
Let's see, we've
out.
got
Elias
3
changed
to
their
4.
Vote. Elias changed their vote, but we still have 3 to 4 because Dirty Bird came in to vote for number 2.
All right, Kefalonia is your home.
So Kefalonia is your home.
Kefalonia is the only place you've ever known. You'd leave your home?
I would if it meant staying with you.
Oh.
Can't go where I'm going.
Wow, we are her surrogate mom, aren't we?
Yep.
Who's going to keep you company?
I'll be fine.
Hi, Vicarus.
If I can't come, then take Hara.
Hara?
Oh.
My pet eagle. She's my friend. Mater gave her to me. But
That's wow.
she'll be your friend now.
Wow.
And it'll be like I'm there with you. You know? To remind you of me.
That's so sweet.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought she was gonna come along based on something that happens later.
I
So.
love Kina to play with. Since you saved her.
Go easy on her.
Oh no!
She'll be shaky with a fever.
But you have to promise we'll see each other again.
Oh.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die of a
Oh,
plague,
we
man.
got Phoebe killed of plague. We got Phoebe killed of plague. Oh no!
1, I'll see you again. 2, I hope I'll see you again. And 3, I'm not coming back to Kefalonia.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. Oh no.
No.
Right? Joe's like, quick, take her with
Quick,
you.
take her with
Like,
you.
yep.
Yes, right now. Take her on. Take her home.
Oh my gosh.
I absolutely will be coming back to Kefalonia. There's more crap on this island.
Oh man. Oh.
Oh wow. We are getting
Uh-oh.
inundated. Wow. All right. I'm not coming
3
back to Kefalonia.
bus time.
I'm never coming back.
What do you mean?
Someone's counting on me to do something very dangerous. And there's a new future in it for me if I succeed.
I won't see you ever again?
I don't know. Until we do, you just have to keep yourself safe.
I will.
The proper answer is you can't come with me now, but after I do this successfully, I come back and bring you with. Because apparently I've got just a crew of people. You can hang out.
Goodbye to your dear
Ready to be a
Marcos?
sailor.
Tell me it isn't true.
Well, you're here now, so it won't be
Oh
true.
my gosh, she's me. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just like, well, I'm saying goodbye now.
I'll never replace you. Well, I may need another assistant someday, but it won't be easy. Come now, give me a hug.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so
That's
glad it's
amazing.
an option, but we'll see what you all choose. Let's hug. 1 or 2, let's shake on it. I would love not to hug this person, but let's see what you guys make me do.
I think everyone agrees on the subject. They've all been pretty not anti-Marcos, but not pro-Marcos.
Right.
Oh.
And check purse.
Yes. Hug and check your purse. That is the
Right.
truest. That is the proper
hug and
option.
steal his purse. That's what you do. But number 2 is what has won.
If hug and check purse was the third option, I would so go for that. Oh
Right.
my gosh.
Partners shake hands.
The true sign of a woman in business.
Well, that was nice and
And what
like
does the
friendly
future
even.
hold for you?
Right?
Wine, of course. Though you never know when the vines will wither. I'm always ready for another adventure.
And by another adventure, I mean bad investment.
Speaking of adventure, I have a task for you, dear Phoebe.
An adventure?
Yup.
Yes!
Already following in your footsteps, isn't she, my friend?
I promise Phoebe I'll come back and save you from him. I'll
Right.
do it. We'll come
Except
back.
that I won't because
Don't
you'll
die
die
of
of the plague.
Ready to
Don't
set
die of
sail?
plague, please. And there's nothing else here, so let's go.
Yep. Let's go.
Prepare to cast off. It's time to leave.
Good. The tides wait for neither man nor woman.
Time to go.
They wait only for Poseidon, literally no one else.
Okay. So, I know that a couple of you have played this, so tell me, do we actually get to come back, right? Otherwise, I
So,
just left a
what
lot of
course
crap
do we set?
behind.
Where in this big,
What did you leave
beautiful
behind?
world does the mighty
I know there was at least
Cassandra want to
one
go?
chest
Megaris.
somewhere.
Oh,
Megaris,
okay.
But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him
I mean, we
the
only know
Wolf.
English,
The wolf.
Elias.
Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
Nikolaos of Sparta.
Oh, interesting.
The Oracle has spoken!
Oh.
Oh,
Prevent
no.
Sparta's fall! The child must fall first!
You can't let this happen! Please, he'll do no harm. He'll help us. He will lead us.
Silence!
Well, that's brother.
Yep.
Stop! You can't!
Welcome to Spartans, so babies born with deformities.
I get a feeling it's not that.
You don't think so?
Nope, because he was talking about a prophecy deal. Also, I know things, so there's that.
Oh, you sneaky. Oh!
Oh snap! Yes! That's amazing.
Pay for her dishonor, for the life she has snuffed. She is not Spartan, Nicholas.
Like a child.
Oh, she is.
Listen!
Nicholas, is that our dad?
Listen!
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Don't listen! Nicholas!
Those poor parents are both like, this is the worst day.
Right?
Why?
Pater!
Nicholas! Stop!
I'm actually very curious to see what will happen here.
Yeah. Tuck and roll, my daughter.
Like, is he gonna do it and then be like, live, or is he just gonna toss her out?
Look at me, Nicholas! Don't! Don't listen!
He looks like he's saying things.
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Pater?
He did. He looked like he was saying something.
Right.
Also, he is strong. Children that size are not light.
Pater?
He is a Spartan. Male. I'm impressed I lived. How many dead babies did I just land on?
Get me to Megaris. Now.
But I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
You did hear me tell you I got a contract, right? Like a lot of money?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
Also, this is awkward.
So this is now a
Like-
revenge quest on my dad who dropped me off a cliff.
Possibly. I do love his face of like, oh, who did I get my life tied to? Good gosh.
Wow.
Whoo. And the game begins truly.
Oh wow, it's one of those where the game doesn't even like give you its title screen until here.
So this may be a perfect time. So guys, we've hit the 2-hour mark. How's everybody feeling? Do we want to go for another hour, or shall we call it?
It's completely up to all of you. Other
So
than
we'll-
this cutscene.
Obviously we'll wait to stop till we get to where we stop. But
I
They're on a
thought
ship.
Always
the
feel like
perfect
it's moving.
opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship
Actually,
and
that's
crew
not bad,
perform.
David.
All
Vote
right
1
then.
if you want to
Let's get
continue,
moving.
or 2 if you want to end it here.
Let's see how the sails have held up.
and we'll wait till we get all the votes in this time. Oh, good. Viking says it actually hasn't been bad since the upload
Since Sarah
stopped.
stopped uploading, yeah. Ooh.
Glad you enjoy the videos, Dirty Bird. Enjoy the rest of your evening / morning, depending where you are.
Yeah.
So you've got.
So I need to get this bounty. It's bounty on a merchant ship. Bounty on an Athenian ship, which I absolutely will not do right now. And, oh, these are limited time.
So get the Fire at Will one.
Cool. I
so
forgot
do that
this is
one
still
first.
a relatively new game, so they're still, like, you know, giving out dailies. Okay, so how do I
far-
sail this thing?
I'm going to say you go up to the wheel.
What
There's
wheel?
no wheel. The place where the wheel would be. Let's be real. Just stand there. Oh.
Nope, this is
Well, that's
storing and retrieving crap.
Yeah, but no. So go up to like just in front of the other guy. On the blue spot there.
Ah,
yeah.
take command.
I'm like, it's the wheel spot.
More oars! More speed!
Yeah, a couple
We've reached full speed!
all the votes so far have been for continuing for another hour.
Okay, then
Um,
we'll go ahead and continue. Yeah,
Good night, Madison.
I figured
Everybody
limited
else?
time quests have no things, so we won't be doing those on stream.
Oh, that's a fair point. I hadn't thought of that. All right. So what was the other one? Is that what we have locked onto? Is the not limited time one?
Think
right
so.
there.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna need to go. Is right there.
No, not with the power. We don't steer with the power of wheel. We steer with the power of delegation.
40 people.
Go!
Go that way because I say so.
We need you!
Yes, sir.
Faster!
Oh man, this is so cool.
Keep up the speed!
All right.
No, I am amused that since ooh, that's a whale.
Ooh, a whale.
I am amused that since what was it, 3? There's basically always been a boat of some kind.
Oh. Pew-pew. Oh, check that out. Oh, Jeff, now that you're closer. Oh, there's a better.
No, yeah, there's his own. There's our.
Hold L to brace.
I know. How do I shoot these javelins? It just said right trigger. Oh, I am doing it.
Yeah, you have that.
Oh, and hold A to ram. Why not?
And cleave that ship in two. Don't you want your cargo? Cleave the ship in two. My bloodlust is more important than my cargo. Oh!
Yeah! I think I'm ready to
Leaving a ship in half gives you back some ship health and rewards additional junk.
Couple
Nice.
So always
in
leave it
the
in half.
scrap
Got it.
with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know where to start.
Oh, this is the recruiting
best
bit.
archer I know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can we meet him?
Well, you're going to have to persuade him.
Of
What do
course
you
I am.
mean?
You get him aboard, and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So you want me to knock him out?
No, no. Well,
Well,
maybe just
maybe.
pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
So either you knock him out or you get him drunk.
Right.
Battle positions!
Apparently we're taking this
Camp.
guy on.
Oh, snap.
Come on!
Cleave it.
Ready!
Climbing speed. Oh, yeah.
at full speed, Commander!
Throw spears!
You can do it.
Bows
Okay, there we
ready!
go. Now I will cleave it.
He's like, nope, nope, get away from me. Now remember.
Woo! Feel that wind!
Initiate boarding.
Prepare for
Because I
boarding!
didn't actually cleave it.
Okay. Next up, initiate. Beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's tough. Let's
What
say,
up, sucker?
looks like we're going to be heading to Focus.
Is it Phobos?
Focus.
Focus. Okay.
South of the sacred dance of Apollo, known to have shipwreck on its shores.
Well, I mean, a shipwreck makes sense, right? We're going to get sailors.
Here could be. Remember to parry like balls.
I can't parry when I'm in the middle of attack.
Ah. I would be like, initiate boarding, and like 2 people jumped over with you and have apparently died or something. Now it's just you.
Yeah, that's my thought. I'm like, was there anyone else who stayed? Like,
I saw a couple people jump on, but I don't know if they died. I don't know if they died or what.
well, I kicked off the big boss, but he appears to have just stayed dead, so...
I can't swim! You're a sailor. I can't swim!
Well, alright then.
Oh, it's sinking.
I'm good, I'm good.
Irish says you can only cleave a ship when you can board it. In other words, when the anchor is above it, or when the health is low.
Yeah, the health was low, I just didn't hit it at the right angle, I don't think. Oh, I literally needed to go in the opposite direction.
Forward! We're moving now!
It's One Piece rules. Oh, nice.
It's been forever since I've seen One Piece, man.
I never watched it, so...
Yeah.
I mean, you know more than I do.
Okay, so we have you picking Beholder.
Oh, yeah, we're still having this conversation.
What
yeah,
about playable races?
Oh... There's such a wide variety of playable races, and there's a ship that's going to try and jump you, maybe? Maybe not.
And ignore it.
That's the island. You'll need to be cautious. It will be crawling
Crawling
with
with
pirates.
I should
pirates.
send Icaros up to get the lay of the land.
Let's see here.
He'll spot my target.
Oh, nice.
That's my target.
Oh. Playable races.
So obviously we have the classics of dwarf, elf.
It's like you have your player's handbook races, your human, your dwarf, your elf, your halfling, your gnome, your half orc.
And then you have things like tiefling, tiefling, whatever.
Tieflings and Goliaths and Dilan and I don't know. There's all kinds of cool, weird things. One I've never played before that I would like to play is a shifter, which is basically it's like a doppelganger light.
Okay.
They can't change into all kinds of crazy stuff, but they can just straight up change their face. You know. I think a little bit of body type.
I like the Ganazi.
Ooh, the Ganazi are cool.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, this is like, think of it as
Those
people
are
with
descendants
like
of elements.
Yeah, so basically humanoid, but with elemental properties. So like, flaming traits like
So how do
hair
I
or
knock
the
him
ability
out and
for
not
water or.
There we go.
Ah.
Recruiting lieutenants. Recruit people in the world to make them lieutenants. Use knockout damage and abilities to pacify the enemy before asking them to join your crew.
So
Left stick to
all
knockout.
of your crew members are going to be people that you straight up shanghaied into
Kidnapped?
service. Recruit.
Go to port. A man named Varnavas is hiring sailors for my crew. He'll make a worthy addition to the crew.
Huh. You can recruit any soldier on this island.
Okay.
Recruit them all.
Why not?
Oh, here, open the ship menu real quick. Let's get this out of the way and see what it tells you.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on.
Also, you have a ship menu now.
Wow. Assign lieutenants. Hire and assign lieutenants to your ship to gain multiple benefits. Once assigned, lieutenants will also join your boarding party. When away from the Andrastia, call them to fight for you with the call to arms ability. Well, sorry, but Evie gets
Evie?
to be...
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I kind of bought her with some points on the Ubisoft Club, so gotta get me that Evie.
That's awesome. It's going pretty well tonight, Keith. You missed most of it. We got about an hour left, roughly. So I'm just curious, what does he do? Is Evie actually better, or are you just doing his Evie?
He's not better.
See, so she does plus to javelin
Arrow
damage. Arrow damage. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have fire javelins? Does that give you fire javelins?
I don't think it gives me, but he does arrows, she does javelins, and she has plus 5% damage while low health.
Yeah, no, I'm still taking her. I'm just wondering if that just straight up gives you fire javelins or what. But
I
you
doubt
can look into
it.
that
I'm
later.
sure that we'll get them later.
Wait,
So
let
obviously
them.
I want that dude.
Right. Let them. Now we know why every one of them has a name. I'm betting you can do that with just about everybody.
I can offer you a better
Recruit.
life than this. Join me.
I can offer you a better life than this. Join me. That's my that's my pitch.
Yeah, it's like I could kill you, or you can have a better life. Can you still knock out that guy even though you've been spotted?
I don't know. No, it does not appear. Unless there are abilities that I can get later that don't. Yeah.
Elias says you can recruit anyone, but only like other mercenaries are worth it, and even then, not always. Also, Noved. Iris says you can do that without with knockout arrows, brain damage them into recruitment.
That would make sense, yeah. And it said any way to knock them out works, so.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah. And you've been doing the not assassinate but stun one, I assume. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, apparently Spartan kick is knockout damage.
What up, Evie?
Hey! She comes with an awesome looking spear too.
For those of you who don't know, Evie is the one of the two main playable characters in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've been playing a little bit of it. It's actually pretty fun.
I got him.
Good.
What he tells me,
You'll
she's
be
the
a
cool one.
valuable asset to the crew.
She's definitely
Will
the
she be
cooler of
enough?
the two.
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set
Yeah.
a course for Megaris.
So how do you
But we are not really the cruising type. If you want to spice things up a bit, you can always check my log over there. I make a note of anything I hear that could be of interest to a daring captain.
So do you just increase your how many of them you can assign by leveling up, or is it something else?
Let's see.
Like you see these are locked here.
Upgrade your hull to hire more
Okay.
lieutenants. So I'll have to find
So
a,
check out your hull real quick. Does it? Oh.
yet another
Sure.
thing that I
That's
found that I got. It looked
from
cool.
the package.
Yeah.
So you just check out your
I
crew
also
real
got
quick.
these.
Oh. What will your crew look like, Isaac?
It's the Magi. Obviously,
Magi.
it's the Magi.
I haven't played Origins, but I'm a fan of the old Mummy movie, so it's good enough for me. So check out the hull there down at the bottom.
Right here.
Cost 130 wood, but you have everything else.
I have
so that's cool.
80, so, you know, that's actually not horrible. The big cost there is this. I've only ever found 4 of these.
Ancient tablet. This wisdom can be used to upgrade. Oh, and it's only for the boat, so that's good.
Okay, okay. If it's only for the boat, I can accept that.
Through armor, javelins, ram, arrows. I'm just curious. We'll go up to javelins. Does it say next upgrade to get fire javelins?
No. This is probably fire. Yeah, unlocks fire arrows and fire javelins. So I'd need 25 more wood to do that.
Wood. Cool
So, yeah,
though.
let's look at this other guy that I got. Fire buildup with javelins is what he got. So if I dismiss them, will I get that money from it?
Well, no, it says higher, so I have a feeling that since you bought Evie, she's free, but I think everyone else you would actually have to pay that money to get them in the first place.
So if I dismiss,
So like,
he just disappears. Okay, still good to know. And you know what? Since we're gonna be switching to the Xbox anyway, I'm gonna try out abilities I want to try out.
that's a good idea.
And this was the other one.
You have 2 points, so.
Those were the two I really wanted to try.
That means before this hour's over, we get to see both of those shots. You realize that?
Oh
now.
yeah, no, 100%.
You got to show us. Coolness.
Nice to see you, Commander.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh wait, no, not that one. I have to hang on. What quest? Oh, the quests. The Prince of Persia.
What? Happened upon a blind Persian who wished something. Wished to see the world his friend had told him about in the stories, agreeing to be his eye. She pledged to travel these lands in the beggar's behalf. Apparently that happened.
These are character. I'm confused. Okay, hang on. So we have
okay,
Odyssey.
So you have world
These
and
are
character
the things
quests.
we actually need to do. Add-on quests, which we have none of. World and character classes. These are the Lost Tales of Greece. This is a thing that only lasts 10 more hours.
Well, in that case, let's do the Odyssey quests.
I guess so.
Oh, just over on the right, it says your Odyssey there with a picture of the Spartan. What's the deal with that? On the right.
Oh.
Exclamation point.
Elpenor made an offer to Too Good to Be
Oh,
True.
so this is where you are.
Yeah.
What no one knew was why. Also, see stories. We're in the bottom right. What's this? We haven't messed with this at all.
See Stories might be the one of the DLC stuff. The ones where people make them.
Oh no! I bet this is cutscenes.
No, this is absolutely quests
this is...
you can do that other people have made. So like this is Maoki 13 made it. It on average takes about 41 minutes. So that's what these are. These are literally fan-created missions.
That's cool. Okay.
Right.
Also, apparently, Nomad and David are telling us that at some point there was an animated series based on those old Mummy movies, which I did not know.
I heard of that, but I never watched it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that existed.
The Kitsune are really cool Irish Viking. But I do like the Kitsune.
I didn't know that was a D&D race. That's kind of fun. Elias asks our opinion on time travel in Star Wars. I don't think I've ever encountered time travel in Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't remember time travel. There's immortality in Star Wars.
There's a lot of like cryo / forced sleeping / immortality of one version or another.
Yeah.
I've never seen any stories involving time travel.
Yeah.
My general thoughts on time travel is
as long as they do it well, I'm fine with it usually. I also love the Jackie Chan Adventures animated show.
All right.
What,
no. Maybe
But
I don't know.
Why is it? Then
Maybe.
why is it glowing, Taryn?
That probably is it. I only saw half of what he said, so.
He said,
I
"Look
assumed
there,
he was-
that island. That's where we saw the beast."
Oh, I wonder if that's the Cyclops he was talking about.
Yeah.
Let's just see if it's the Cyclops real quick, and if not, then it's not. We'll move on.
I don't think I can discover it, quote unquote, with.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder if that's one of the. Oh, hello.
That looks promising. A civilian. But,
You know something that I do
yeah,
think is here, because I have a little tablet that tells me about a certain thing.
What?
Let me see if I can find that tablet, and I'll just read it.
Yeah, I'm actually not
I
a
found
huge...
that one.
Oh, okay.
This one. Taking the plunge, everyone on the island thinks that this is the deepest dive, but there is a lake in the coast of Kalidai that is rumored to be bottomless. If you are able to dive as far as the woman in marble, you will be able to claim me.
I don't think this is it, but it could be if this is where to die.
I don't know, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, I...
I don't know how to stop.
Archers to the front!
You
Slow
slowed already. Like that. That's how you stop. You just stopped.
No, see, now I'm reversing.
So just let go of the captainness.
How?
I don't
Raise
know.
the sails!
B?
That's
Is
how
it
you
not
slow.
B?
Slower!
Hold B.
That's how you slow.
The gods are with us today, Cassandra. The sea is calm and the winds are warm.
Oh, whatever.
It is,
Screw it. I'll just go this way.
Furies.
I'll go do that off screen. Whatever.
You'll figure out how to sail later. Oh, that's freaking funny. Sorry. No,
I
it's
know
hilarious.
you don't get
Like,
anything important from them. I'm aware that they're just like, you know, quote unquote.
apparently, this is a
treasure.
blockade that you need to destroy.
Oh, is it? Okay.
They're not doing great at blocking. Just calling that out there.
That's why I
You
didn't know that they
hold
were.
to brace.
Commander.
I was unaware. Why do you think I was unaware of the fact that they were a blockade?
But yeah, I'm not super familiar with time travel in.
Well, according to something someone said, apparently that's how they saved Ahsoka.
Yeah, well, I'll have to see that when we get to it, but cause I would like to finish watching that show at some point. But I'm not actually a huge fan of time travel, because generally when it's not used in a setting where that's the whole shtick, like The Time Traveler or whatever that old book is called, or Doctor Who or something like that, it's not, in my opinion, done very well.
Yeah, if it's not the core focus of the book, it's not, or show or what have you, it's not.
Ram!
Yeah, I'm on it.
So that those tend to not be great, in my opinion. And I mean, there are exceptions. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule. But I'm not a huge fan of that myself, because most often, to me, they tend to be used just as a Deus Ex Machina caveat of, oh well, we fixed it with time travel. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I get that.
Or you get that always constant problem of it's like, well, if they could time travel, why didn't they just do this? So you need to do a good job of establishing the tool of how time travel works. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Get ready to fire!
Ram it!
Head for upper water!
The Adrestia lives to sail.
Shazam. Beware, bounty hunters are hunting you because of your bounty. Remove it, kill the sponsors, or keep a low profile for a while.
Oops.
No, I mean, you had to do that.
I know, but still. Oops.
Irish Viking says there's a cutscene the first time you get into a cave on that island we left behind. If you want to see it, well, I leave that to you.
No, he says, and yeah, did he? Don't go back and explore that island. Oh. I would love to be able to dismount then. As soon as, tell you what, hopefully this will teach me how to dismount without, you know, landing, but we'll find out.
You're totally going to start cutscenes once you land there. You realize that, right?
Speed now!
Oh, okay. How?
Everyone, brace yourselves! Archers!
Oh, bracing.
Ready
Nice.
yourselves!
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, actually, Taryn.
Yeah, I've been busy looking at the other ship shooting crap at you.
Slow!
How the crap do I dismount? What the?
Hey, you can take a photo. Look at that.
I can take a photo. No, that's not it.
Here.
Another! Stop!
Hang on, we're gonna look at controls here, because how do I
Yeah,
stop?
I'm Googling. Leave command? Why?
We'll be waiting for you, Commander.
Thank you.
All right.
More speed!
Like,
Let's
I was
go do
Googling
it.
Okay, I'm like, I was Googling it. I just didn't get there fast enough to beat you.
I'm playing with my controller, even though it's on PC.
Oh, look, Irish just tells us too. It's the top button on the right.
Yeah, I know that it's quote-unquote on PC, but I don't play with the keyboard. It's just easier to do with the controller, because any clicks you guys are hearing right now would be 1,000 times worth with a freaking keyboard.
Yes, it would be something much more like this. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope you can't hear that, quite frankly, but, you know.
It took a bit for it to come through, but I specifically made it so that they wouldn't be able to hear it as easily.
Yeah, that is a general idea. Because we don't want people to pick up the clicks. No one wants to hear the clicks. No one.
No one wants to hear the clicks. Everyone just wants to get the clicks.
You know, as much as I want to just go, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. It's a weird space of like, that was actually legitimately good, and I'm impressed and well done. And also, but I'm not like laughing because it wasn't like funny, but it was good. It was
but it was good. Yeah.
Skillful. Oh.
Oh, those are lava rocks. That's hot.
What is? It's not lava rock, is it?
What is that? It's hot. That's all I know. Also, I just.
Are you sure it's hot and not just ancient, whatever they're called, fertilization junk? That's what I think, because it's at
positive about any of that.
Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, this is straight up ancient techie junk.
Yeah. That's cool.
Cave of the Forgotten Isle. Yeah, so that's not lava rock. That's
yeah, I'm not burning, so yeah.
Yoldi tech rock. Also, there's a chest.
Oh, that's a
it's a dead body,
dude that I totally
That is a
swam
dead
down
dude.
with. All right.
Oh, that's a dead dude.
That was disturbing.
Oh. Did that just collapse?
It collapsed.
No.
This is not of this world.
Whoa!
First shift.
What in Hades was that? Doesn't look like I'll find out through this door just yet. Maybe another time.
Okay.
I'll be honest, because, you know, I know it's an Assassin's Creed game, so they're probably not around. Actually, no, considering other things, it's possible.
I slot my weapon into that, but I don't get to know that I can do that until later.
Could be. But yeah, when I first saw that thud on the other side of that door, my first thought, honestly, was, what, the Minotaur? But no, it's...
Well, Cyclops, remember?
That would be the more logical one, oddly.
He said this is where he saw the monster. Oh, then again, he said that he talked to a dude who saw the monster, not...
Yeah. In Soviet Russia, videos click on you. And Jelneth, that makes as much sense as any other in
Soviet Russia meme.
So, well done.
Yeah.
Irish says, you don't keep coming back. Even at level 20, I don't know how to open that door.
Okay.
All right, so we'll grab
we'll
grab this chest, I guess is what you're going
there's
for.
There's a chest, and then there's a quest on the other side.
I guess it's true. We might as well hit that guy. And then we'll head off to the main...
The main
that chest
story.
is back in the water.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, screw
you!
Screw you!
You can make a running jump, right?
No.
Really? You can't running jump?
No, like here, this is me running, dude.
I know. You have a jump button, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you can't go up that.
No, yeah, I slide.
I was
back.
talking about to cross it.
Oh,
well,
maybe.
We somehow went into this wrong, which is funny. But why don't you just climb straight up out of this hole?
Because that will take
the
way
entrance.
longer.
I believe that would be the entrance cinematic that they're telling us about.
I understand.
Dirty.
Oh no, it's getting so hot.
Deal with it.
I'm sweating through my shirt.
Yeah, that's the one thing about recording. There can be no fans or openness of air. You just close yourself into closet space, essentially.
That's just it. I actually have a fan on. It's just not hitting me.
Oh, you dirty schmuck.
Sarah's actually gone over there a couple times during this video and stood in front of it.
You will
said it's hot. Okay. I'm gonna go get the quest first, and then I'll try and get the chest. And if that doesn't work, then we're gonna give up on the quest, on the chest.
Yeah. Back to the main questland.
Oh, dude.
Right now, it's only somewhere in the 80s and 90s. It's not bad today, but...
I think that we're averaging 90 to 95 degrees.
I beg you!
I think that's supposed to be if you pass by him on your ship.
Thank the gods you came.
Probably.
What happened? Where's the rest of your crew?
Pirates! They killed most of us, but they took my brother. Please, you must help him.
It's loud.
Okay.
Guys, one, show me the drachmae, or two, I'll help you. But yeah, no, he is a loud freaking dude. For sure.
Please don't leave me.
Oh, I never answered the playable race question. You know, I'm a fan of all kinds of stuff. I'm not good at picking favorites of things. It's really just kind of dependent on. Part of that is that I have the great, I've learned, rare privilege of playing with lots of different DMs because our primary group's about 7 people, and 4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
I'm not about to risk my neck or ship for some sailor's
So
brother.
different people allow different races, and that kind of determines things.
I'm not a sailor, I'm a carpenter. So is my brother. Our father taught us.
Interesting. Our ship could use a carpenter.
I've worked as a
thought
shipwright,
exactly.
repaired hulls with holes the size of Poseidon's fist. Please, save my brother, and I'll join your crew.
Then it's a deal.
Done. Where are
Can
these
we
pirates?
find these pirates?
There is an island west of Iotia and south of Mount Helicon. I hear the sail from there.
What can you tell
Anything
me about
else
them?
that might help?
I don't know. It happened so fast. Because of the war, there's more pirates about than ticks on a sow these days. But their camp can't be far.
Let's hunt some
We'll find these pirates and rescue your brother.
All right, so we got about a half an hour left. Do we want to go after the pirates, or do we want to hit mainland first and see where that takes us?
Why don't you leave it to them? 1, we hunt pirates. 2,
That
we
is
go
a
with main quest.
great option. So yes, 1 to hunt pirates, 2 to go back to the main quest. Vote. Nope. Can you wall climb?
No, I'm gonna try and jump. Aha!
Oh, just barely made it.
The brute's helm. Kill the pirates!
A pirate's life from me. 3 to 2 in favor of killing the pirates.
Yep.
Gotta love that. Oh no, she doesn't have endless breath. That's right. You do have.
No,
actual...
I have a limit. I almost drowned off screen once, even.
I remember you about drowned dealing with those sharks last time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Stop slamming.
Oop.
I can't fight you yet.
Like every time it does that, I'm like, it's gonna fall.
All right, so we will murder pirates.
Yes.
We will. We will lawfully dispatch of pirates. Because they are pirates. I mean, come on. Murdering them can't possibly be illegal, right?
Illegal? No, probably not. There are other questions, but...
Moral, on the other hand.
But, moral is not really something you can bring up in an Assassin's Creed game, let's be real.
I mean...
The Assassin's Creed games are almost always morally gray at best.
At best, for sure.
At best. I love that you can just climb up the boat. Boom! Hey, guys!
Because I'm an assassin.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Just climb.
All right.
Novad says, I just picked the most fun creature for D&D, and that's my class. And, yeah, no, I'll often have... like a character concept in mind, and that's kind of bases what I pick more than anything else.
He's a carpenter. Pirates took his brother. He'll work for us if we rescue him.
Then let's hunt some pirates!
Let's hunt some pirates!
I love Captain V like, well, dang! Let's get me a carpenter.
Right.
Bastard!
I did not see the Assassin's Creed movie.
I have not seen it. I'm told it's bad.
I don't like video game to movie movies.
They're rarely good. They're rarely true.
I'm trying to think. Can you think of one that actually was good? Because I want to say there was one, but I don't even remember what it was.
There's one I liked, but you hated it.
Prince of Persia?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sucked.
The Prince of Persia is a great example of, if you look at it purely on its own, it's a good, fun movie, but it was not a good adaptation of the game.
Which
most movies based off of games are just bad. So I think that stands out as a pretty decent one.
Which again, every time we discuss this, I do agree. If you look at it as just a movie, it's fine. But as an adaptation of the game, it's a piece of crap. Also, actually,
David Marlin brings up the Mortal Kombat movie, which I haven't seen in ages, but I loved it when I watched it.
I saw that as well, and I have to agree. I did like the Mortal Kombat movie. Ready Player One is not a video game; it is a book.
You're not getting any closer than that. Just land.
I know. I'm trying to stop. There we go.
The commander's left the helm!
Tomb Raider was actually not bad. Now that I think about it, I liked the Tomb
Raider
movies.
I haven't played the game or seen the movies on that one, so
I've seen the movies and played a little bit of the game. And when it came to Detective Pikachu, I've not played the game, but the movie was great. Loved the movie.
I want to see the movie, but I haven't had a chance yet.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
They'll be watching for me, so I'm just gonna walk in and stab them.
Very much. Sorry, doggy.
And you fail.
At least I don't have to do this manually now. You, Archer, where'd you go?
Boetia, land of perpetual war.
Where'd you go?
Oh, behind you.
Where'd you go? There. Nope, that's not it.
Oh no, that arrow looked like it came from you, but nice. Pooch be stab. Oh, that.
Ooh.
You felt that. Poison Dagger Man. You should kick Dagger Man.
What?
But you should Spartan kick the Poison Dagger Man. Oh, you were really close trying to get those shots off. Well, considering you're almost dead, do you have your answer?
Right. There you are. Stupid.
You know,
Archer.
Isaac.
Huts.
That pirate captain used to be a captain like you until he took an arrow to the knee.
Oh my gosh, did you really?
You shot him in the knee and he died! I couldn't not!
Oh,
yeah,
you dodging putts.
Spartan kicked this guy into submission and then take him.
Oh, he dodged.
His poison dagger. Gotta be cool.
Here, let me weaken him first. Yeah, gonna have to weaken him a lot more.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn! Oh, poison so painful. Don't die.
Nope, he's dead. Sorry. I had to kill the captain for this island anyway.
Wait, I thought the big guy was the captain.
No, he was the captain.
Oh.
Huh.
That's why I made that joke. Is that the brother?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yep. I missed. This is the brother.
Oh, okay. I've heard pretty much only good things about Detective Pikachu, so I mean,
it's so good.
Catherine says, I kind of want them to make a second one. I mean, I'm sure if it did well enough.
They're making a second game, so it's possible that they'll make a second movie. Seriously, dude, stop running, because you're doing something with my quest here.
Let
me loot this, hang on.
And stab. Aha!
Don't you really?
Wow, he's just like, no, I will not die.
Ah.
You can't go anywhere. There's no escape. I won't die.
Jeez.
All right. Well.
Yeah, that was interesting to say the least.
Escort his unconscious body to.
Do I need to friggin'?
Can you swim with that?
Right? Nope.
Oh, did he just drown?
No, he teleported back to the.
Okay. I was like, wait, no. Maybe try and park your boat alongside the back of the island, or talk to him or something.
I can't do anything but carry the bastard. Hang on.
Yeah, so you obviously got to be able to park your boat closer somehow.
I must have to be able to, yeah. We haven't seen Sonic yet, and I mean the animation was horrible when the trailer came out. I never actually saw any of the Resident Evil movies.
And I've only played Hitman. I've pretty much all of my Hitman experience comes from what you guys may have seen on the channel, but I haven't seen the movie either. Wow, I just haven't seen.
I've heard only meh things about the movie, though. So.
I watched a game theory on the titanium underskin thing. That's about it. That's most of my knowledge of the movie. Spoilers. Something like that seems doable if you have all the money in the world, but titanium is not the.
You're released until the commander's
But
return.
titanium isn't the cheapest thing in the world.
No, there's just better options. Oh, it's a boat. Little boat.
Yeah, so I think I might need to bring this little boat up to the beach.
Over there. I can see that. I can see that.
If I do that, maybe then I can.
Magic robot powers, go!
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
I can totally do this, right? Right.
Hopefully.
Did somebody just say Mario Bros was okay? That's like the most hated video game movie of all time. I actually liked it. I liked it as a movie, but it's not Mario.
Apparently Monster Hunter's getting a movie, and my only thought there is like, well, the bright side to that is it's very light on plot, so you can do almost anything you want as long as you get the creatures and everything and the world right.
Agreed.
Okay, now the question is, how do you get him onto the boat?
Not
Without
like that.
I'm sorry. transport an unconscious person properly to a boat?
I don't know.
No, Elias. Actually, if we followed the quest markers, we could not finish the quest because the quest marker says, "Pick up this hoe."
See, so I
don't know.
pick
Pick
him up.
So take you. The word. Does it have a quest marker now?
Oh, yep. You're right. You're right, Elias.
I retract my outrage, and I'm amused.
Sure, let's take him to this edge of nowhere.
Why is it? What was this?
Someone else to do his dirty work. How bad is it?
Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, he's going to straight up die. Okay. 1, we lie to him and say you will pull through, or 2, you're not gonna make it.
All right, guys. 1, we lie. 2, we tell him he's gonna die. Which will it be?
They're putting Monster Hunter in the real world? That doesn't even make sense. Why would they do that?
I assume he just means live action, but because otherwise that makes no sense at all. I will say though, for everything else that happened, the boat flip would just happen was totally worth screwing around.
That was hilarious.
Out first.
No, that was awesome.
That's great.
So
far we've got 2 votes for be truthful, 1 vote for no.
Yep, you're not gonna make it. Sorry, bro. You're not gonna make it.
The end is
It's better to be truthful about this crap. When people lie to him, think it's weird.
Stuck on some shit island. I hate the sea.
What
I get that.
message should I give your brother?
Tell that fool of a brother I
Really?
I shouldn't laugh. Tell that fool of a brother that thud. Well, I carried you to this corner so he wouldn't notice that your corpse. Your cops. He wouldn't notice your cops. Much like the cops don't notice me. I'm from terrible fake Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Rage!
Brooklyn Rage! Catherine summed it up perfectly, considering our conversations we've been having. Fatality. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, man.
All right. Report to the carpenter. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there.
What? Oh,
He's
hey,
right
look
there.
at that. Look, you right?
Commander's leaving the deck. Did you find my brother? Where is he?
Well, I carried him off to a corner
gosh.
so that you wouldn't know that he died.
1, he survived. 2, he didn't make it, everyone.
Right. 1 who
Yeah,
survived.
see, Novad
2
says
who
no. I mean,
died.
real world, like cars and helicopters.
What the what? Why would you? Every
See?
once in a while, stuff. It's the same thing behind what certain producers haven't figured out about what makes comic book movies successful. Because you get those ones, or actually no, not just comic movies. Any adaptation.
Yeah.
Don't take this thing to be like, hey, people are going to see this. Well, that's dumb. What if we did this with it? It's like, no. Do that with a different movie that's its own thing. Because if you make a movie based off some other property, the people that like that property are going to be the ones that are your primary viewer base. And there's this thought of like, oh, we need to appeal to everyone. No, you don't. Do you know why you don't? Because if that main viewer base wasn't high enough to make movie on this money, you wouldn't be making the movie in the first place.
Agreed.
So just,
And
sorry.
We're being very truthful. He didn't make it.
He didn't survive.
No, there's another video game to movie that they did that with that I don't remember.
There were no gods on that
what
ship.
it was that I
Only
can think
pirates.
of. But yeah, it was
I
just.
begged him to come on this trip.
Oh, it was so bad.
He hated the sea.
Spear in my hand often helps me forget the pain. We'll put a hammer in yours if you honor your word.
Of course.
Oh, it's so cold.
There's nothing left for me here.
It's so cold. Oh man.
Rough.
Ooh. Oh, he's a lieutenant. What does he do?
Yeah.
I have to know. What does Captain Shipwright do? Ah,
+3 to the ship armor. And he doesn't
Nice.
even look like him. He doesn't have the hair.
Nope. But he's free. So there's that.
He is free. There's that.
Apparently Rampage was done well. I haven't seen that either. I have heard actually that was a fun movie.
I have heard that was a good movie. Yeah.
So here, set your quest thing to the main quest so we know where to go.
Well, we only have about 6 minutes left, so we're
I have
basically going to
13
get
on
there.
my clock.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I-
I'll agree with you.
I think I started my clock after we got confirmation from everyone what they wanted to keep doing. So it may have just been. No, we're not.
No, I picked it up. We're good.
Apparently, Second Life has a movie because I don't know why.
Dragon Ball was not. Yeah.
Dragon Ball is a perfect example of what I was just talking about, of taking something that it's like, why would you alter that property was altered almost beyond recognition.
Yeah, it's so
like, it was
sad too because
literally-
it has one of my favorite actors in it playing Piccolo.
Oh, James Marsters.
Yeah, and
It's
he
great.
couldn't save that movie.
Have you seen the CinemaSins for that?
No.
They've got a running gag for when they've got like a great person in a bad movie, and they did it for him. They just showed a shot of Piccolo. It's like, oh, they dragged poor James Marsters, didn't they?
Right? It's so sad because
the wolf
good
takes no
movies-
prisoners. Oh look, there's your dad. He'd be
Yep.
old.
It's like
And apparently
good
landing
shows-
right freaking here.
Apparently. But yeah, like good shows get bad movie adaptations with great actors, and it's just sad.
Yeah, it is one of those. It's like, that's one of the funny things is like when people talk about what they don't like about movies, like, oh, I hate this actor. His character was this, and this. I'm like, that's all a writing issue, dude.
That's all the writing. If you hate the actor, that probably means he did a good job at acting that part.
Surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you with honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
Well, that was actually a great inspirational bit there.
Right.
Wow!
Wow,
the
just gonna be
balls on
this
her.
obvious. Okay.
And again, I say she is the mob boss with stones the size of that guy's head. I mean, just crap. Wow.
Are you just gonna walk up?
You destroyed the Athenian blockade.
Not
Yeah.
talking to you.
They were in my way.
Apparently talking to you.
Sparta owes you thanks. Dichi has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
Oh.
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 Pater.
Twitch.
Okay.
Oh, snap!
1, so you're my brother. Or 2, Nicholas's children died.
Oh. So will we take the surprise hello or the throw down immediately hello?
Right?
Because it's funny, he doesn't look older. He doesn't look younger than you, even though he has to be.
Right.
And having seen the male character, he doesn't look younger than the male character either, and he still has to be. So
And
he
he
just
still has to be,
aged
yeah.
hard. He aged hard.
We got 2 and 2.
Mob boss. All right.
And
That's-
Lodrell comes in with number 2.
You can't be
All
his
right.
son. I heard his children died in Sparta many years ago.
He adopted
Oh, look how
me
nice
into his
that was.
household after
There it
his
is.
previous family failed him. I would never
Failed
bring
him.
dishonor
Oh,
to
dude, you're asking to be stabbed.
Sometimes things happen in a way that you don't plan or expect. History has a way of remembering things strangely.
You talk as if you were there.
Maybe I was.
Nonsense. Too young to have witnessed such things. But enough of the past, let's discuss the future.
I
I'm gonna go
kind of
talk to
need
him
to
later.
go talk
We're
to,
sailing into a
you know,
war they aren't
Nikolai
being
over
paid
there.
to fight in. Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
Bring it.
Bring it. All
All right. So 1, I was just passing through. 2, I've come to meet the wolf. Or 3, a lie of I've come to pledge my sword.
Oh man, just
I like Irish Vikings. We are a mob boss. Who do you think is on that ship?
Yeah. No, it's very true. We are very mob boss, and it is hilarious.
I kind of love it, if I'm being honest. She's just so brazen and like, all right, let's go. What you gonna? Oh wow.
All right, everyone.
Two. Unanimous vote from the fates.
I've come to meet the wolf. Catherine came in with a number 3 at the very end.
I've come to meet the Wolf of Sparta.
You cannot simply meet with Nikolaos. He has command of the
One does
entire
not simply
Spartan army.
meet with
If you
Nikolaos.
came all this way to meet him, you might be disappointed.
Are you sure you're in charge here? You don't strike me as a typical Spartan. Perhaps it's best if I just talk with Nikolaos.
A sense of humor is not a trait I see being useful for a sellsword. If you're here to earn drachmi, though, I could make use
We don't have a
capable
completely set
mercenary.
schedule, Elias. We're doing at least once a month, twice a month if we can manage it, and we give notice when we can.
We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
Tell me why you need a mercenary.
Oh, wait,
Except that I can't
wait.
do that one.
Yeah.
Why can you...
Questions.
What can you tell me about your father?
Your father? Who is he, exactly?
Nikolaos, the Wolf of Sparta. He was impressed with my skill when I was a boy and took me under his wing. He trained me himself and eventually adopted me into his house. He is my father and mentor. I live to make him proud. Surely you've heard of him.
Oh.
Just
yes.
rumors, really.
I doubt they do him justice. He is a great warrior and a greater general. I would follow him to the gates of the underworld.
What's the state of the war?
How goes the war effort?
The Athenian blockade was a desperate attempt to stop our advance through Megaris. Now we can prepare to drive them from this region once and for all. Our forward scouts are identifying key targets in preparation for our assault. Under the Wolf's command, we shall be victorious.
I was his daughter, Twit. Tell me why you need a mercenary. And that was from David.
Why do you
He
need
was
a
the one who said
mercenary
the
to
tweet.
do that? You seem to have plenty of soldiers at your disposal.
It's not a question of manpower. The Megarians are our allies. We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured. My scouts are already locating key targets that we can hit.
All right. 1, I'm ready to serve. 2, I'll help you for a price.
We all know what the answer is here.
No, there's only one
But-
There's only one answer, but you know.
But Novad's response to his "I'll follow him to the gates of hell" was, "And you will." Foreshadowing.
Oh my gosh!
And once
again.
more, we have a seemingly unanimous vote because they're like, "Yeah, screw this guy."
Two. It's funny
I'm gonna kill
because
the
like
dude. Let's get paid on the side. I'm down
the
with that.
names are so perfect with the length of everything that it kind of looks like a pregnancy belly. Like,
All right, I wouldn't have. Okay, yeah, no,
I
I
don't
can
know,
see that.
hill rounded thing. I don't know why. I went
He's
with
talking
pregnancy
about
belly
your
first.
your votes in the chat, by the way.
I'll help you rid Megaris
Make
of
them pay while they
Athenians
suspect
for a
nothing. I
price.
like it.
Typical of your type.
Catherine voting
Catherine's
for
trolling
Cersei
us
when
now.
there's one. Yeah, she's
But your
definitely
skills are
trolling us
better
now.
serving us than our enemy. The Athenians already
I love how
have a
everyone
mercenary
insults you while you
working
go to
for
your
them.
job. It's like, guys,
They don't
Right?
need
think about what you're doing here.
If we can draw the leader out and eliminate him, we will crush the Athenians on the battlefield.
Oh.
And drive their forces all the way
Yeah,
back to
that
Athens,
was, that was
destroying
painful.
their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this
Vulnerable.
and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
Oh yes.
Which chests
This
need
chest you
stealing?
want me to steal. Why is it so important?
An army is made of men that need paying. Take away the drachmi, and they lose all the will to die for other men's ambitions. The Athenians keep their treasure.
You know, weren't you
well
just
guarded
lecturing me about being someone who only works for coin, and yet your
Right.
whole plan is to make sure that they don't have coin because their soldiers wouldn't work for them?
Right.
And based on what you're talking, that would mean your soldiers wouldn't work for you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Eat
Interesting.
me.
Interesting.
What supplies should I destroy?
What supplies should I destroy?
Anything the Athenians need. Look for crates of supplies and weapons. The port of Nicaea in the valley of King Lelech would be a good place to start. It's where their supplies come into the region.
And where is Athenian
Where is the
leader?
Athenian leader?
He is in Megara, hiding behind stone
Megara.
walls and a full garrison of troops. But if you kill his troops, destroy his supplies, and steal his riches, then he'll be open to attack.
Basically, I want you to one-man army what I should be using an army to do.
Right. I know what I
think
must
I
do.
know what must be done.
Remember,
And we all know he's not
every
going to pay you
Athenian
near enough.
soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian
I like her
dogs
so
to
much!
Hades,
Right?
Lucius. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
I do. I just like her up front, and it's like, okay, I will do all of the war you just asked me to do, and I'm going to see what I want to see. And if I don't, I'm going to kill you next.
Kill you. To meet your father Nicholas.
Conquering nations? Is this a thing?
Conquer Megaris. To do so, weaken Megaris' nation power enough to trigger the conquest battle.
Nice.
Cool.
And guys, that is probably a perfect place to stop. We have about 2
Probably.
minutes of an hour left, but... Oh, hey, we'll read this.
The most effective way to lower the nation power is to kill the nation leader. He is always accessible, but will be defended when nation power is high.
But well defended.
But well defended when nation power is high. To lower the nation power and weaken his defenses, kill soldiers, burn the war supplies, and pillage the nation treasure.
Why don't we just call it national treasure? I mean, it's kind of what you're calling it, but... Occupied forest of...
Oh, wow. So, yeah, this is definitely the next... This is definitely the next, like, big thing, too, because it's this whole section.
Oh, is that whole area Megaris?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So like, this is Megaris, then this is Corinthia, and that Boetila, Attica, Argolis. So yeah, we have a bunch of these different ones. I guess the question is, what are we going to end up... Who are we going to end up working for? The Spartan leadership or the Athenian leadership?
I have a feeling the answer is both.
Either both or neither.
Yeah, which is essentially the same thing. But yeah, so everyone, I hope you enjoyed that stream. Thanks for sticking around.
I shouldn't waste any time.
Yeah. Thank you all so much.
So, yeah.
Like you said, thank you so much for sticking around and staying with us. Next stream, whenever it happens, won't be off of my computer. Therefore, it won't...
It should be better.
It should be a lot better. We know this one was already better, but it's still...
Which is good, but I mean, the better we can make it for you guys, the better. So we're all
the less
for that.
risky and all of that. And so, yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure, you know, if you're watching this later or if you want to come back, you can leave a comment, or you can leave a comment really on any of our videos to let us know what it is you want to see, whether it be lore, let's play, other, etc. Yeah, in the meantime, this has been True Masters and
Morons
signing off.
Signing off.
Have a good breakfast, Elias. All right. Bye, everyone.
And I